Everybody's a little out there, especially Halloween. It's kind of, you got an excuse.
When you're dressed up, you kind of have to like take the heckling.
You got to take the hits.
Yeah, you do.
It's just part of the territory.
My friend had me like on my car with the bat, like taking pictures tonight before I came here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
nice.
I kept the Dodge Challenger in the divorce. So she's like, I think you should climb on it. And then,
the pictures happen.
That's pre-drinking, so
Now you have to do it post-drinking and see the difference.
Yeah, when my other friend picks me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, drives me home.
Let me climb on the car really fast. We have to take some pictures.
Tawny Katane style. I mean, he might be too young for that. Eric's not. The Tawny Katane. Oh my God.
Is that a movie reference?
What's wrong with you people?
Some of my cultural references.
Okay, well, afterwards.
What is the reference?
It's a music video with Tawny Katane. She was like the hottest chick in
Eric, can you pull up Tawny Katane now that we have a TV?
Please pull it up.
Tawny Katane.
This is disgusting, people.
What music? What genre?
Oh, just straight up rock and roll. I can't remember the music video, but you'll see. She's like flipping it.
Tawny Katana?
Tawny Katane.
Tawny Katane.
And it's like I don't remember. It's White Snake or like some old school, like, and she's just on the hood of a car, like just killing it the whole time.
Who's that one girl? Jessica, is it Jessica? It's not Jessica Simpson.
Oh God, yeah, no, she's a little
she's a little out there.
Too white, red.
Do you know who Amanda Bynes is? That might be a little.
That sounds familiar.
Younger. She was like a Disney star.
It
back
sounds
in the day.
young and like very like.
Yeah, she had a rough
kind of dry,
rough go of things.
She had a rough go.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She was cute when she was younger, doing these TV shows, and then
bad things happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was on Nickelodeon, and there was that whole case with Dan Schneider. Is that his name?
I don't know.
It was not. It was not good.
Not good. It was not good. He's looking it up. Yeah. He's ready. Look, he's like, oh yeah.
He's saving the pictures for himself.
Eric, I'm disappointed in you.
I'm locking this in the memory bank.
Eric. Oh no, I'm gonna snort. It's not good. We're waiting now.
I know.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if she's not.
Have you like been doing any dating at all? I mean, are you gonna be able to spill any tea? Like
I have no tea.
I didn't even know what tea meant.
You're just learning about tea?
Oh,
we're playing the song. We don't have the headphones in. You got to pause it.
We have to start it. Get her on the car, and then we'll start Still in the Night. Oh, it's fucking White Snake.
Oh, she was in White Snake?
Hell yeah. No, she's just a model.
See if you can. Oh, that's her?
And that's like what my friend wanted me to do, like on the car.
Cut to a still of her in there. I think that's a dude.
It's coming. She was hot. Yeah, that's her.
Go a little bit farther in, see if we can get something good.
We're starting.
this is a great start.
I love it.
Halloween
this is what we're doing. This is what's happening.
Say her name one more time for me. I'm gonna
Tawny Katane.
Tawny Katane.
Yeah, I do believe that was her real name. I mean, it might not be, but she's like
go back a little bit.
Everything.
Right, go back a little bit. Oh, that's good. Okay, cut to that. Now go back a little bit because there was a moment in there that.
Yeah.
No.
No, too.
No. Go forward a little bit. Pause it, and there's a scene. You're gonna see it when you hit it.
It's coming.
Go back a little bit. Back a little bit. Back a little bit. Back a little bit. Stop.
Damn.
Go forward. Right there.
There it is.
Oh, you can't even see her face. Play it.
Such a good song.
I don't know if I know any White Snake music.
Yeah, you need to get down. So yeah, this is what my friend wanted me to do on my car tonight before I came here. And I was like, it's a bit much for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Heather.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah. My neighbors aren't even home right now.
You'll be all right. She's cute. This must be...
And if this isn't even the song, there's like a whole nother song while she's just like on the car the whole time doing things.
Oh, Eric, you found the wrong song. Is this 80s or 90s?
I think that's the one here.
See?
Oh, that's White Snake.
It's coming back to him. He's blacked out
I know that
those
song.
years of his life. I think you're right. They used her in a lot of videos because she was hot.
There are a couple of, I don't know if you would call them actresses that are like that they're always in music videos.
That's good though,
videos.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, well, maybe not now, but here it is. Look, it's like art noir. Art noir. This is the one.
the styling was just so much different back then.
I mean, we're talking about already with the long hair with the dudes and the glasses.
And it's not just the
again,
long hair,
so-
it's the poof to it.
Oh, the poofing.
Yeah.
What are women supposed to do? Not poof?
No, you got to poof.
Poof more?
Poofing's the way to go.
Extra poof. I love it though. Like what were they
They don't have
thinking?
hairstyles
Look
like
at
that
them.
anymore.
No, but it's great.
You've got fades.
Oh, this is
and-
the one. Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
This is a great song.
Yeah.
I do know this song.
Okay, so you do.
I didn't know this was Whitesnake.
Yeah.
What year did this come out? Does it say on there?
I was going to say 87.
87?
I was 7. This is it. There's no answer.
Wow.
I don't even know what cars those are. They're not American. But she's doing the splits. So there's that.
I don't think this is I don't know if the audio is going to be in this because we're not going through the thing. But for people that are just listening, we're playing.
We're having fun.
Here I go again on we're having
We're
fun.
having fun.
That's the moral of the
That's
story.
really
We're having fun.
That's the only reason why we're here, really.
Halloween 2024.
Yes.
I go again on my
Yeah.
own.
With the car. Going down the only road I've ever known.
Do you think music has gotten worse today? Do you listen to anything?
Not
Newer?
worse. It's different.
That's what I say.
It's different.
It's just different.
I like EDM, which most people don't. Like, I love EDM. And I
think
mostly,
Eric's an EDM guy.
I
Didn't you
love
talk about that?
digital music. Like, it speaks to me. I went to Vegas, which I don't know if you saw, but I mean, you know, I show all my things.
I didn't see
And
it.
I went to Vegas to see Elderbrook, which is like an artist that I follow. And he was like the anthem of my divorce artist.
Elderbrook.
Elderbrook.
Pull up a picture of this guy.
Fantastic dude. So manly. Just whoa,
And he does EDM music.
so hot. Yeah.
How do they
He's,
make
like, from the
EDM
UK?
music? Is it
I
just-
mean, if you watch them, they're freaking insane. Like a lot of people talk shit about, you know, EDM artists, but when you watch what they actually can do, like, oh, they can't play the piano or the guitar. If you literally watch what they do with their hands, they'll go from one thing to the next to, oh yeah, Shallow Water's good. Oh,
It's
Glad
all-
I Found You is my favorite.
go to
This
that.
one's good though.
Go to the I'm glad I found you one.
Glad I Found You.
We can only play
amazing.
a few seconds, I think, because we'll get pulled off YouTube.
Oh,
I have to figure out YouTube's such a
YouTube's a tool.
censorship is crazy. It's
Yeah.
all computer generated, right? Don't they have programs and they're just creating it on the computer? Oh, it's
they're-
real.
No, they're not all. Like some of their backbeats are generally like created as a backbeat, but everything they do is with their hands and they'll tune things. They can
You can
play,
pause it. Try
play
see if you can find me a
instruments
picture of
and-
this guy.
and different things. Like they do a lot. Like some of the guys have like 5 or 6 different things set up with hundreds of different elements that which I literally know nothing about. But if you actually watch them,
It gets pretty technical.
it gets insanely technical and they're totally into it. I don't know. For me, it's this guy's really cool because he does all of the there he
See,
is.
short hair. They don't
Yeah,
have the poof anymore. It's gone.
He's got the man bun, which I'm not generally a fan of.
Ooh. It's a hard look to pull off.
It's tough, but he does it. It's not really bunning.
The bun's
It's
not
like a
bunning.
half a bun. He like has the side shave, so it's good.
So you're getting into all the. You just learned about tea, so you're getting into the slang.
The tea, you know how I learned about the tea? Have you gentlemen heard of these sites on Facebook where women make them that say, "Are we dating the same guy?"
I have heard about this.
Let me fill you in. So as soon as I was like divorced and single, right? Everyone's like, all my ladies were like, girl, no, you need to protect yourself. You need to get on these sites. Like you need to arm yourself with knowledge. And so what women do is we have these private pages and they can upload a dude's photo and be like, any tea. And I was like, what the fuck does tea mean? Like tea means like, we're talking about tea. So I'm all old school. So I'm just like, I'll send a picture to my friend and be like, do you know anything about this guy? But no, it goes way beyond that now. There's like 4 different ones that I'm a part of. And one goes like, it's NorCal, which is literally from Crescent City to San Francisco.
Of just people posting the guys that
Yeah.
they're dating.
And they're just roaming around like creeps, dude. It's bad. And like if you have an issue with a dude or you're concerned about a dude or if you're about to date a dude or whatever, women put their husbands on there,
to see if they're cheating.
their boyfriends. It's insane. Like it's actually really scary and kind of sad. So when I started like looking at this stuff, it was more for like I had like bust out the popcorn and I'm looking at it like holy crap, but it's not actually that funny. It's actually really scary.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah, and the few guys that I've like dated like a little bit, I've told them about like, oh, you should add me, and I was like, hell no, that's the whole point. We don't add you. If they call them a snitch alert, they'll post a chick's face.
Who invited a guy into the group?
Or if you screenshot, there's some way, I don't know how they do it, but if they get back, I think it's because guys come back and like threaten the admins, take down my information.
Oh.
And so somehow these admin chicks who are on it, they'll figure it out and they will put a chick on blast for being a snitch. And they'll be like, snitch alert, which is like the whole thing is really jacked up. But at the same time, it's a good thing. But it's like, it's kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, I don't even want to be a part of anybody that's on a page like that because that's bad. But that's almost like the world that we're in now.
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, that's the whole reason why we're here today, right?
It's almost like that's
to have
what we've
fun, but
evolved
to talk
into.
about like what is going on right now.
Yeah, the dating scene's a little. Well, are you
It's not
actively
even-
dating? Are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I want to, but it's rough out there, you know? I mean, I've had some like casual, like fun experiences, like since the divorce was final in June, you know, but like once my ex-husband like had his stupid friend, which he called his process server. Like I hired a process server. He did not. He like he had his friend show up at Ray's in Fortuna to hand me the divorce papers, you know? And so, I mean, the important thing for me was like, I tried to do everything I could to save the marriage and was like, these are the things we should do. Like, this is what should happen. And like the delineator for me, the final straw was we have an appointment with a therapist. And I sat in our office in our house alone waiting for him to show up to our first like orientation. And he just wrote, I'm not doing a Zoom therapy appointment. That's bullshit. And he left town. And I was like, okay, this is it. And like 2 weeks later, his process server was serving me papers in front of Ray's food place in Fortuna, of all places. So that was like last December. That was right before I came on here.
Yeah, it was right after.
And I was like,
podcast.
everything's good. It was good, but it wasn't good. You know, I mean, divorce is hard for everybody. And I have no idea like what anybody else's experience is like. And I'm not coming on here to talk bad about him, but 27 years with another human being and then like just being like abruptly separated is tough, you know?
Well, it takes some time to process that.
Yeah.
to realize,
And I'm not
okay,
even
this is
sure
what
like
we're
how
doing.
I'm processing. I was thinking about you the other day. I was laughing because I was remembering like it was either the first or second time we had the podcast. You were talking about going to the gym. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I always wish I would be like the person that had like the what is it? The dedication to like go to the gym and do all that stuff. Well, guess who's going to the gym now? I like hired a personal trainer.
Breakups will do that to you.
Yeah,
A lot of people break up and then go to the gym.
Well, there's a reason why people are driven to do different things. You can see like the spark in their eye, and you're like, I wonder where that's coming from. Well, yeah. And I know you saw you had Tyler Parr on the podcast. You know, that's where I go. And my personal trainer, Shayla, she's a great person.
That's his wife?
No, that's Jamila. She's
Jamila.
fantastic
Okay,
too. But Shay she's a client of mine. So when I saw that she was like posting that she was looking for clients and stuff like that, she had already done like a year and a half of dog training with me with her girlfriend and their 2 pit bulls. And she had like such dedication to dealing with their freaking dogs. They both rescue pit bulls and they were just total stinkers. And they're like these adorable chicks like wrangling their wild maniac dogs. And they showed up on time every week. You know, they had no complaints. They were dedicated. They learned. And I was like, that's the kind of person I could get behind actually like being my mentor. And for me, it was strange because for many years, like I've been like at a loss for like, who's my mentor? When I was a little kid, I had a lot of mentors. They're mostly like men, like specifically towards dog training or horse training. And so I was like, for a long time in Humboldt, I'm like, how do I find like a horse or a dog mentor? And I had to kind of look outside of my realm of expertise because I'm like, okay, there's not a person right now that I can find in my realm of expertise to be my mentor, but this person can show me something that I know nothing about.
And it rubs off. If you're around somebody that's disciplined in
Yeah.
a field that you want to be disciplined in, it rubs off if you're just around them enough.
In such a great way. She's like super positive, and she's just starting out, like reminds me of me when I just started out like dog training and just being so excited and stoked off of what I'm doing. And so I am like love going to work out twice a week. Last winter, I call it like anger walks, which I started doing again, like when daylight savings hits and I'm like at night, you're like, I got to get out of the house and I got to go do something. I'll walk for like 3-4 miles at a time. But I got to a certain point where I was like, I've lost weight and I'm like lean, but I'm not gaining muscle. So for like women of my age, I think, even younger, I'm sure, but whatever, you have to start thinking about how your body looks and how you're building muscle. And that's something I never tapped into. Was muscle building ever. I didn't even think about it. It just was like, well, whatever, you know.
Well, you're lucky because it seems like you're active, especially with the dog training.
Active is good, and like riding horses, active with that and all that. But then when you get to a certain age and like you can't, like if you diet for 2 weeks and you're like, what the heck? I'm not losing any weight, you know, or you do this or that. And also if you get too lean, you know, and you're like, I'm not really liking how my body's starting to look.
Well, there's a sickly lean. And that goes back into the muscle.
Yeah, which I don't like. I'm not into that.
It's not
personally. Good. I mean, a lot of women are, and some, you know, I'm you know, more into like
healthy.
What I like to look at, and honestly, I'm single now, so I'd like to, you know, men like a fit woman. I think so, and for me, like my assets are my. My ass.
Subtle plug.
Yeah. So it was starting to like look not so great. So I'm like, I need to do something about it. And then I got her little plug into my Facebook and was like, I need to put my money back into the community with this person because she's fantastic. And she gave me her time, her dedication, and her money. And so she's been great. Like I started in April. And I'm just going to keep going twice a week. She started teaching me how to like work out on my own in the middle of the week. So like 3 days a week, you know, weightlifting. It's pretty awesome.
Oh man.
Pretty empowering. It's pretty like not fun at first and painful, but you know, that's no pain, no gain. I mean, that's kind of like the theme of like life right now.
Absolutely.
It's across the board. Like if we're talking about dating and like dealing with being single and other human beings, like no pain, no gain. Like you have to throw yourself out there sometimes to like feel out the scene to be able to see what's going on. And
yeah, I think the balance is a little better in the gym. There's a lot more pain in the dating world. There's a lot more
the gym, you're paying someone, which I love. I just follow her around like a little puppy dog. I mean, I actually love it because I'm a teacher all the time. I'm a mentor all the time. And it's tiring to be in charge all the time. I was in charge in my marriage and, you know, not to talk bad about him, but I was always like dealing with everything going on, you know, and even now I find myself of like setting up a date or like dealing with a dude that's a little unsure, a little shy or whatever. I'm just like I'm so tired of like always being the alpha. So it's really awesome to have someone just to pay someone to be your alpha and to go in and just be like, do this. And then be like, good job, great job, wonderful, well done. So I'm loving the gym. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
It put the little like thought in my head and was like, I'm never going to be a person like that. And here I am. So it's great.
It's amazing what a catalyst like that can do for you.
Yeah.
To want to change and want to do these new things and try out things that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah. And for her, it like empowers her ability to do her business and know she's on the right track. And I've told her the way that I felt about her when I first started training her, which she had no idea. I was like, you had something in you when I first met you that I loved. And so like, I don't know, I guess right now, like I'm all about just like giving the people that are great, like all the positive feedback and trying to gravitate towards people that are wonderful because life is so short, you know?
And there are a lot of people that aren't wonderful. So you can hold on to the good ones.
Yeah. And it's hard not to like fixate on the bad ones. And I don't want to say the bad ones, but it's almost like the hurt ones and the damaged people, the difficult people, the people that don't know what's going on. But
There's a lot of damaged people out there.
that's why I don't spend that much time online. Like I still don't. If you looked at me online, you'd think I would spend a lot of time online, but I always say like get in and get out. Like I'll share my stuff. I have like 2 pages, which I've learned like I neglected my personal side for a long time because my ex was really like, he was really critical of it. I was like, why do you have to share that? Why do you have to do that? What are you doing? Who are you talking to? What's going on? You know, this and that. And it kind of just kept breaking me down and down and down to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna use social media for my work. You know, work is important. But now for me, I mean, like even coming on here, I've like decided I'm coming on here today to like share me, not Janna, the dog trainer, which I am the dog trainer, but I think it's really good for people to like have their personal selves as a, you know, to present if they want to, and also their professional selves. Cause I get all wrapped up in just being Janna, the dog trainer. And then you worry about your reputation and you worry about what people think of you and all that kind of stuff, you know? But I've like decided to share a lot of my hardships and difficulties with my clients in this past year so that they know. For me, I'm like, I worry about being a flake and, you know, not showing up all the time. And why am I not doing this or that? And I know that that's probably not necessary, but for me, like communication is like
Huge.
It's honesty and communication are like the number 1 and 2, like
For most things, the number 1
for
and 2.
pretty much everything. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, I think your personality has always bled through. I know that maybe in the previous episodes that you've been on, it's been more dog oriented, but even then life comes through.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've always found a good balance of letting people know who you are
Yeah.
on top of the things that you're just doing.
Yeah, with a little bit of guarded, like, you know,
Yeah.
I respect other people in my life. I always respected my ex-husband and any gentleman that I spend time with. I always respect them. And I never will disrespect a person and share anything on especially on social media, like that, you know, someone doesn't want to know. Like you're not going to see anything on any of my personal or professional social media about people I spend time with, like unless something gets real serious. If you see a dude on my page, you're going to be like, "Uh-oh." it's going down, cuz otherwise, you know, a lot of people don't want that. My ex did not want that. And I respect that. If I have friends, I mean, there's so many friends. I have like such wonderful, amazing friends. And you won't see most of them because they're like, I don't want you to share that picture of me. And I'm just very flamboyant and like out there and just like don't care about, you know, I guess being, you know, photographed or whatever, you know. I mean, most women, like, they want to filter the pictures. They want to make sure they look good. And that's okay. Like, I'm like that too. But I'm more like the climb on top of the car kind of chick and like, you know, whatever.
But that's good to be that way. You know, I think that especially nowadays we get sucked into this idea that everything has to be manufactured, that you have to have the filter, you have to have the makeup on, you have to have, if it's a guy, you have to be dressed well.
As I'm adjusting my pigtails because my friend said that I should.
But you slip into that and then it's not authentic anymore. It's just this caricature that you're playing.
Well, yeah. And I mean, people that are younger than me, I grew up in an age where the internet didn't come out until I was well into my teens, into young adulthood. So I had the luxury, and I would definitely absolutely call it the luxury of growing up without the internet. It's a good and bad thing for humanity. You know, I think that's like, I don't know if have you had much experience with like dating apps?
I was on Tinder for a minute.
We talked about that a year
Tinder
ago.
for a
And I was
minute.
like, never.
Yeah. Are you on Tinder now?
No. Oh,
Are you on any dating
No,
app?
I did Bumble twice.
Okay.
3 days the first time. 3
Wow. 3 days is short.
3 days the
3
second
days is
time.
short.
I was
Wow.
I was traumatized. Like,
Just bombarded with.
it wasn't good.
Ooh.
I met one really great guy. Just one. In January, February-ish. He was like the diamond in the rough of like really. It was overwhelming. Like it was a strange experience, like being almost like I don't even know how to describe it, but I felt overwhelmed and almost like in danger.
In danger.
Yeah, which is weird to say that because I'm not like that. I'm super strong, like very alpha, like female. And I'm like, I'm not scared of anybody, you know. But I felt really vulnerable that like because of the way that men reacted. And also not knowing like how they were and who they were because of the way they responded to things and you know, getting pictures of people's genitalia
over the apps.
Oh, absolutely. 3:00 in the morning, you know, because I'm like, certain people are like, why do you leave your phone on? Because, you know, 5 years ago when my grandma was sick and dying and when my mom had cancer, I wanted my phone to be on. So guess what, people? I have PTSD and I want my phone to be on. If someone needs me at 2:00 in the morning, my phone will ding and I'll wake up because my family needs me. But when a dude's
meanwhile, it's a dick pic.
Dings me at 2:30 in the morning with a dick pic, thank you, and his address.
Wow.
Come on over.
The dick pic is one thing. The address is
like the address, dude.
Next level.
I got that twice. Like not from people that I even matched with. So like this, the first time when I met with the one guy that was a really good guy. He actually texted me today. It was really strange. It was almost like clandestine, but I was like,
He wanted to come on the podcast with you.
No, he didn't know. It was before, which is strange. But no, hell no. I'm not letting anybody on the podcast with me. Unless it's my girlfriend's, but even that would be too much. He's a good guy. But you know when you just don't quite hit it off with someone and you can't.
Yeah, the chemistry isn't quite there.
It's not quite there. And we dated. He was probably the most gentlemanly, like lovely person that I'd met. And he was very comforting and kind and really wonderful. But you know, like I turned him down legitimately because I wasn't feeling good over my birthday way earlier in this year over a dinner thing. And then there was just no conversation for about a week. And it was aching on my mind. I was like, there has to be some closure. And my friends are like, who fucking cares? Like, you're good. You know, one friend would say this, one with that. And I'm like, you know, my heart was like, and so I just reached out and I was like, I really like you. You're fantastic. I don't know what's going on, you know. Maybe I'm not ready to date. The chemistry's not quite there. Things kind of fizzled out, but I think you're wonderful. And I think you're great. And I don't want you to think that I just like bailed on you. The ghosting thing is like
huge today.
It's huge on my, like, if you ghost me, I've actually told dudes, don't ghost me.
I can see you get a little heated right there for a minute.
Oh, Eric knows. I'm heated because it's bullshit. You know, it really is.
I think people just get scared of sending that text. The text that, hey,
and it shouldn't be a text click. Even. And if it was a great night, then yeah, text is fine. But if you see someone multiple times and you build like a rapport and, you know, to me, like, I haven't seen very many people and I'm always invested in getting to know someone and caring about them. So, I mean, that may be my downfall, but it's actually just my authenticity is like, I'm not getting with someone to like have a great night. I want to know you and I want to like get to see like your vulnerable side. So I'm sure a lot of men don't necessarily like that.
Well, for a first date.
Or want to. No, well, if you're definitely not a first date.
If you're multiple dates in.
I'm not like, hey.
Yeah. Tell me about your trauma.
No.
Yeah. What happened to you as a child?
No, definitely not.
Real.
First date's fun. Really fun. But yeah, like 4th, 5th, 6th, you know, 2, 3, 4 months down the road.
Then it hits a different level.
Yeah.
If you've hung out multiple times, you guys are actively dating.
Yeah.
There's a different dynamic.
And I can say that like the people that I have spent time with haven't been honest and forthright with like what they're looking for and who they are. I've only had a handful of experiences with people since I saw you last a year ago.
Was it a year ago that you were on last?
It was.
Jesus. Right, my sense of time is all...
mine is
COVID
too.
COVID fucked me up. It feels like it's a day. And
COVID's a fucker.
Months. Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I'm still in that time.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
But fuck COVID. Time to move on with your mullet.
Yeah, this is my new look. I'm just going to wear this now for every podcast.
I'm going to wear this
is
too.
the new Nick.
I feel like this is the new me.
I think these are our new looks.
It is. We should just roll like this. Like till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Till New Year's.
We're doing it now.
Let's do it.
It's going to be hard to, if I bring on a scientist or something and I'm rocking them
I already was like, well, I'm going to spill some tea, but if he wants to make this like an ongoing, like.
We should.
Oh, I know we should. Yeah. I'm going on a date this weekend, so.
New guy?
Oh, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like I'm going to make you get out there.
I went on a date. This was a while ago.
I'm going to listen.
This was a while ago.
How long?
Maybe right after the mask mandate dropped, because I don't think we had masks on.
Oh, that was way long.
Yeah, it was long. I don't.
Are you in a dry spell?
No, I'm not in a dry spell. Dating wise, long term.
Okay,
I don't want to make it seem like I'm just.
I see.
It's just a different.
No,
world.
I see.
But
Let's go back to
let's close the scope a little bit. This date, I went out with this girl. We matched. I think it was on one of the apps.
Dating.
We matched. We're honing in the scope. You're trying to get me in trouble. All right, we're like 20 minutes in. You're already trying to get me in trouble.
I'm gonna stop.
I went out with this girl. Fun night. We went to some cider. I think it was Humble Pie or something. Had cider. Had
in Arcata.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Hung out. Went and got milkshakes afterwards. Yeah. But the chemistry just wasn't. I mean, we had fun. It was great. And I text her because it was the first date, and I was like, I really like you. I think you're a great person, but there's just not that thing.
That's really sweet though that you did that.
Yeah, but it's being the guy to text that sucks.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but you know what sucks more?
Not knowing.
To be the guy that's the ghosting asshole.
Yeah, ghosting's a little
way worse. So thank you. Like, applaud. It sucks to do that. Like, I had to do that to the guy that I thought was fantastic. Probably the most fantastic person that I have actually seen.
But there just wasn't that spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I owed him that because I respected him and liked him and like cared about him and was like, shit, like, I don't want to be that person. And even so, like, people need to learn, like, don't be I had to tell a guy, like, don't be a man. Come and have a conversation with me.
Did he ghost you and you text him that?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
And guess who showed up to have a conversation with me? Because I was like, you think you're a man? You're not a man. When you ghost a woman, a grown-ass woman like me, and you were told that shit from the get-go. Don't ghost me.
You told him that?
Yes.
First night? First date?
Stipulations. Yeah, not first date necessarily.
Kind of early.
If we want to get down that road of that one. You know, I won't name names, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody. Like, there's only been a few men, and I've connected with each of them in a really wonderful way, actually, because I think I'm a cool person, and that's
easy to get along with.
That's how I am. Like, I want to know you, and they're probably like, God. But the ghosting thing, that's immature. That's bullshit. Don't do that.
What do you think that is?
Man up.
What do you think that is?
The internet.
Really?
Dating apps, not face to face with someone. Like, learn to grow up and like say yes or no. It's the easy way out. You know, it is
easier if you just delete the number and then don't
think about how people communicate with each other most nowadays. They can talk shit to each other online. They can say whatever they want. You know, I don't deal with a lot of that in my business or personally anymore because I post positive things. Wonderful things. If anybody throws anything negative at me that I don't like, I just delete it. I don't bother arguing it anymore. I just don't want to argue with anybody that isn't ready to have the conversation. They're just not. Like, it's not worth my time because they're arguing for a reason. They're posting on your social media because they're angry, they're sad, they're annoyed.
They're sad. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
They're sad.
Yeah, and they're jealous or I don't know what emotion they're feeling, but guess what? It's not my problem. So now my newest thing is just delete them. If it was a person that I genuinely cared about or they were my great client or somebody, they would approach me differently too because they obviously like respect me and know me.
One wouldn't go through that format. They would text you and say, hey.
And when they do, I'm just like, nope. So I've learned not to get like drug into that trap. I just delete it. Nothing. Done. And they're like, wait. And then they get blocked if they try again. That's it. Like, I don't need to rebuttal. That's being confident and like content. I don't even want to say confident, like not cocky, content.
I would say secure. Just being secure
Yeah.
in what you're
And that was
looking
something
for.
that I said to my ex-husband before, years before even. Like I said, what do you want? I said, I want to be content. I just love feeling content with my life. I'm not obtaining more money. I have enough. Like, I don't need tons. I'm content with my personal life, my friends, my people, my relationships, my sleep patterns. I don't need to keep striving for better. I will keep striving. I guess that's part of my mentality. I know it's already built in. So I don't want to say I'm lazy. I'm always striving to be better in professional ways, but to be content is beautiful. Like it's a really good feeling because you're just like, I'm happy here. Doesn't mean you're giving up or you're being lazy. It just means that you're like, to be content is a freaking fantastic like place to be. That's where I've been, but that's like where I'm getting back to. It's hard to be content alone. Like I know a lot of people like, I'm sure you're single, right?
I would say it's dangerous to be alone because it's seductive. You slip into this path of being alone and then it almost just is self-fulfilling. That now you stay alone because you don't want somebody disrupting that
Yeah,
peace.
see, that's not me.
Might be where I'm at. Might be a little bit.
I know.
Might be a little
I know.
bit.
So I have several amazing man friends that are man friends, not sexual
Romantic.
friends. No, friends. Great friends like that I worked with at the vet clinic, through dog training that I've met, that it is seductive to be alone, and female friends. And I'm just like, I don't get that. So explain that. How is that? To me, being alone like that and the loneliness is like, but I've also had like a therapist say that I have like abandonment issues and attachment issues where I want to please a man or like have a partner to be involved in my life to make me happy. So I guess I'm the opposite, but like, how does that like, I mean, are you like truly just don't want to go there? Like, were you heartbroken or are you just like, I'm too busy? Or I want to know like where the mind is
Try to get
at.
in the psyche.
Yeah, I do. Cause I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious.
I don't know if I'm a good case study.
You are. Because a year ago you were still here. So you're still here. So you got to spill some tea.
I don't have any good tea.
You do too.
I think it's just...
You got personal tea.
There might be some... I don't know. I'm not hip with this generation. I'm a little out there.
Hip with what generation? I think I need to open this sake now.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yes.
Hip with what generation?
I think maybe it's just a male perspective.
As you're wearing a mullet.
I know. It's kind of hard to be like serious. This is my new look. I think I've just accepted that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that for me, I don't know. I have a lot of explanations, but I'm not sure how many of them are just bullshit that I'm telling myself versus what's true.
Though. Tell me.
I'm trying to work through it.
Oh yeah. It's hard, right?
I know.
Because you're the podcaster.
I know. Now you're turning the spotlight on me a little bit.
That's good.
I think it might be chaos a little bit. You get into a relationship, or not even into a relationship. You go into the dating world and there's a lot of chaos. And as a guy that's kind of built up this realm of peace in that regards, it's hard to enter that world again.
Is it peace or is it just control?
It might not even be control. It might just be a relative state of stability that I know what to expect. I know what my day looks like. I know what my
keep your emotions like in check.
Yeah, you're guarded a little bit. You don't have to worry about allocating time to this person or bringing somebody else in and realizing, I have to validate their feelings.
Yeah. Should we use the old ones or the new ones? Right?
We'll do both. We'll do both. We'll mix it in.
A shot of the old?
Yeah.
Like sip of the new? All right.
I haven't used these with anybody else.
Aww.
It's just been you. That's the staple. They've been on the table the whole time.
Oh my God. How old are you?
26.
We could date,
I haven't been on an actual date since that last one.
Okay.
I haven't actively
Can
dated.
you give me some little tiny little snippets
of what?
The date. Oh, wait.
That was the one where we went and had cider and We got milkshakes afterward. It was like a low-key date. We hung out. We hung out late.
Okay, shooting.
Cheers. I'm happy you're on. I'm happy we're doing
I know
this.
you are. So am I. I miss this.
I do too. I didn't realize it's
I was
been
like,
a year.
I hopefully like am not drunk texting him like this idea about talking about dating and being single right now, and he's gonna be like, "Wow,
Jenna, I can't relate.
You're a tool."
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that.
I think this should be like a monthly or at least like an every other month thing.
We'll do it monthly.
Yeah. I mean, unless one of us hooks up with someone and it's just like total like fireworks.
Well, then
like,
you're gonna have to come on and talk about that.
Yeah. That
so we
too.
got that too.
Yeah, totally.
We got
a
plan.
All right, sippers. So these are
we're
the
going old school now.
Yeah.
I like that you brought jerky. I've never had a guest bring snacks to the studio. I feel like this is a new level.
Snacks. Okay, and Lucky Cats, crystals, and sake. So there's that.
I think that's been the good energy in here.
I mean, you could like
the crystal.
Stroke the ego a little bit.
Let me stroke my hair instead.
Thank you. Yeah. So okay. So
Eric and I have talked a little bit. We did a little
Eric,
segment
are you married?
on dating.
I know no one can see
He's
Eric.
not married. I know. We'll get a mic on you next time because
we're gonna mic on Eric because I keep looking at him.
I know. I do too.
It's making it awkward.
It's fun having him in here.
We're trying to bring him in there, scene with a baseball bat.
I don't know. Dating is just. I think part of it for me is I really think it's that chaos aspect.
Well, here's the thing: is like, what does it look like from your age and standpoint? Dating. What does that mean to you?
I could give you what I think that it means for my generation.
Yes.
I think it's a lot of hookups.
As a man.
I think it's a lot of hookups. Yeah, I think that's kind of the status quo. I don't think people really want... I mean, people say that they want serious relationships.
There are people out there. But then there's dating. Like, yeah. To me, it's...
separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Which I've decided and learned like through the couple people that I've been with that it quickly turned into not that.
Well, hookups are fun. It's almost like drinking alcohol. Like you have fun in the moment. It's great. There's laughs. And then the next day you're like, oh, this is not
but my
what
hookups were not like that.
Oh, so you didn't have the fun hookups?
No, they were fun. And then they turned into me like nurturing a beautiful blossoming relationship that was not supposed to be for several months. And then.
So it was the guy that kind of were you sold on some of these relationships and the guy kind of squashed it?
Sold, like.
But thought there was something there.
We'll talk about one. Like, without, like, I don't want to.
You don't have to say names.
No, definitely not. And, like, I'm not going to give up, like, anybody's, like, I like all these, I like the dudes. And I like men in general a lot. I had many years of not socializing with men because I was very respectful to my husband. I don't think he ever cheated on me. I really don't. And I never cheated on him. I didn't even look sideways at another man. We had a really solid relationship that way. And thank God, because I can't even imagine the amount of pain that people endure when they have someone cheat on them.
Oh, cheating is terrible. And cheating in a committed relationship, cheating in a marriage is a next level. But
I will never do it.
Yeah.
So even in the casual world, like I'm like, these are my like hard rules.
Red lines.
Yeah. And so I met this one guy. I knew him from before, like from a long time before. And so when things started, like when I officially got served from the process server and I knew things were happening, like, and there was no coming back. Like, okay, I need to start moving on. There was this one guy, he, and he was a lot younger than me. And so we proceeded as a casual relationship.
How much younger are we talking?
You really want to?
Yeah, you gotta
25.
25.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
Okay.
He looked 35. And I legitimately thought he was at least 35.
I can relate to that. A little facial hair goes a long way.
And that was Mexican and like cocky, just very machismo, like confident. Good guy. But like lots of stuff going on there with that person. Cheers. Lots. I was actually talking to him about him like casually as a friend in our last like podcast because I was like just barely starting to see him. We haven't seen each other in like 4 months, and it ended mutually as like we knew this was going to happen, and it sucked really bad. Like we had to rip the hardcore Band-Aid. He did it more than me. I kept saying, like, it's fine. I know we're not in a committed relationship. I can handle it. But
there was a little tinge of hope that maybe there would be
I was
something.
the aggressor too. Like when we first started talking, I was like, I want like quiet, nobody knows, kind of like fun.
Keep it low key.
Keep it on the DL. Like
you got the lingo down. You're definitely in the world.
What, you think I'm 60 or
no,
what?
No. I don't even use that lingo.
I don't think people say DL anymore, right? We're looking at Eric over here for answers. He's like, I don't even know.
Eric says it.
We keep it on the fucking DL,
that's
dude. Like we did, and that was how I was like, I was forceful, and I don't want to blame myself, but I will take full responsibility for being like the projector of that relationship for sure, because it was like hardcore in the middle of winter, serve papers, shit's done. Like
a little bit of a rebound.
Now I'm like, oh, for sure. I'm like, and I don't even know what that meant at that time because, 27 years was
That's such a long time to be in a committed relationship and then suddenly be single.
Yeah. And also like years and years of like no love. Lots and lots and lots of years. Which, again, I'm not trying to make him look bad or talk bad about him, but maybe he feels the same. Maybe he's having a great life now too. I kind of hope that for him, but no, I don't wish him any ill will at all because that's not my jam. I don't do that with people. I don't put hexes on people. I'm not a witch. I don't want to make anybody feel worse. I don't want anybody to feel pain because of my situation, but I kind of like pursued this dude because I knew him from before and I felt comfortable because I was like, I've observed this person for quite a few weeks, months, through a work-related situation. And I was like, he seems solid.
And you know that he's safe. You know that he's not.
Yeah, I felt safe. That was literally it. Because I talked to you about, already said about how feeling unsafe, feeling creeped out and like not safe. So, all the green flags, and I want to talk about the green flags versus red flags versus none. But the non-red flags were there initially, and I was like, yes. And my friends called it feral cat winter for Janna. So
well, I think it's understandable coming out of a divorce. It's understandable.
It's
especially a divorce after that many years of marriage.
A long time, and so I felt a little bit in more control because it was a younger man at the time. But, 8 months of on and off and like, the ups and downs and all that. Like I've really learned, without saying a lot of bad things, that I'm really looking for consistency, like a solid dude that's not going to be flying around up and down. I don't want to be on a roller coaster anymore.
See, that's what I mean with the chaos thing.
I don't want that anymore.
Nobody does.
I don't want it. And people that do want it or are doing it don't want to be in a relationship and they have serious issues. Probably. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but like I really cared about this person and anybody that I meet, even if they're a work client, I like immediately attach like a love interest with them. So when someone hears me say love you, they're like, when it's a client and I'm like, I love you, dude. They're like, love you too, man. And they're like totally down with it. But if I'm like, fuck, I can't say this to a dude, they're freaking out. So for me, I have to guard myself from like my normal way of like being kind and open and loving, which is hard too. So I'm trying to find this new way of like communicating with men that's really strange.
What kind of a person are you in this newfound dating stage? Are you a quick to fall in love? Are you a guarded and they have to kind of break down these walls?
Super quick.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I know it is. It's super dangerous.
That's
and it's gotten me into like insane danger immediately. Yeah, because I'm like, let's just put it all out there.
And it's easy for a guy to feed into that.
Let's do this. And most don't though. They're like,
but they can kind of string you along and play into it.
Yeah.
I know she's committed or wants commitment, but I can kind of, we're not serious.
And honestly, like the few people that I've been with, they've been really I think that they've seen me as like enough of a force to be reckoned with that they're like, I'm not gonna fuck with her so much that.
That's what I wanted to ask. Do you think that because you do have like a strong, happy energy around you.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're kind of in this alpha state, but you want a guy to be the alpha and then you would be a little more submissive, or you want to have the power in the relationship?
No, I so like want to not be in the alpha position.
You don't want to have to think about it.
Nope, at all.
But you just haven't found the guy.
There's this chick, I can't even remember her name, but I follow her all the time, and she talks about how women are so like exhausted by being in the alpha state. I took the alpha state like years ago, decades ago, and I held that, and I don't want to be that. Like, you want to be like safe and like sweet and loving and kind and cute. And like, the one thing I loved about the one guy that I've been talking about was like, he would come over and I would make dinner and we would just hang out, and I could be like just chilling like a woman and relaxed, like dress in something cute and be relaxed, and he would compliment me, and you know, everything would be like normal, almost like, you know, even though it's not, which sucks. It's like playing house, but you're not.
You know something's off.
Well,
like,
something's definitely off
there.
because like he also had like family traditions, not to share too much, family traditions and like ways of like the way he did things that were going to happen, that he was very honest from the get-go. So I don't blame him for that. He did end up on one of those dating pages a week after we broke things off, which he primarily broke off, but I was in agreement with him that like it was time. We'd gotten too attached. We went on vacations together.
How far along were we talking in the relationship?
8 months on and off.
Okay, that's not crazy. 8 months isn't crazy.
8 months was like 5 years for me, like as a new, you know, single.
Was this your first relationship out of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't even supposed to be called a relationship. So imagine how much that messes with your mind.
Yeah, it's fucking with your head a little bit.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. So, you know, I invited him on trips and we did things, and he like did these alpha moves, like just little things, tiny things. Picking up a freaking 5-gallon water jug and bring it in my house and be like, why are you doing that? Little stuff. Like for women, like the littlest things.
The bar is so low. The bar is so low.
It really is. It's low. Like women I don't even know. I'm not going to speak for other women, because I don't know what other women want. I know what I want. It's like to be like just able to be like in a relationship with someone that's not like intimidated by me as an alpha in my own realm, but to like not supersede me and try to make me submissive like an animal, but to be like a man.
Just to be a man.
Fucking don't touch that water jug. What are you doing? Like, I'm going to get that. Put it on your back, take it in the house. Like, you know, I'm gonna take the dogs on a walk with you tonight because I know you're tired, or I don't need much. Like, it's kind of lame. Like,
I think that's
like
where
you said,
most
the
women
bar,
are. The
bar is low, and like the whole thing about women dating now, they're like they'd rather just go home and be alone and put their sweatpants on and like get in the tub and like watch their shit on TV and like not
just
care.
Check out.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like sex is still like a big deal and like important. You know, when you get to be like, I'm 44. So when you're 60, 70, sex is no longer the thing. For me, I'm like, the clock is ticking. I'm not trying to be lame about it, but it is. For me, the clock is ticking. So I want to have fun. Like, I want to dress like Harley Quinn and go on a fucking podcast and do cool shit.
Just enjoy your life.
Yeah. And I can do that later, but I can do that more now, like right now.
Do you think that there was a bar a little bit with the previous relationship, just from how it sounds, his dynamic in that wouldn't carry over, that you would be able to still have fun if you were to get married or date somebody seriously again, that it wouldn't translate in the same way?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the person's past and the way that their mind is set. Again, not to talk bad, but he's a true narcissistic personality disorder human being. He is. I didn't know that, and I never put labels on human beings ever, and I didn't even really understand what a narcissist was until, until he called me one.
He called you a narcissist.
He did in one of our arguments, like during the whole strategic insanity of our lives at the end, where we would be sitting in the living room trying to discuss what we were doing. And he kept coming at me with all these things. And I was like, nope. There's a lady, I wish I should have posted her name, but I will later at some point. But excuse me, burp. When he called me a narcissist the next day, and this was at the end, like of 27 years with someone, at the very end, I was like, I talked to my mom on the phone, and my mom loves me dearly. I've had an amazing upbringing with my mom. My dad died before I was born, and he died in a plane crash, and he wasn't necessarily the best dad from what I hear, but it doesn't really matter.
He's still your dad.
He's still my dad. I never met him. Apparently that's where codependency issues stem from, which I'm super annoyed with that shit from the therapist, but I'm rolling with it. My mom was like, Janna, you're like the farthest thing from a narcissist that I could ever imagine. And like her words were like, no. So I started researching it. And this was like before I saw you last year. I was like, I need something to like grab onto to figure out what the hell is going on right now, what to do. So I started researching narcissists and like what they really are. Because I think that's a term that younger people maybe use too much. That relates to a ton of things. Nazis today. Every word that had meaning in the past is now just abused. Like women, to the extreme. The empath, like even the word empath makes me want to vomit because I'm like, I don't even want to be called that. I don't like being labeled. I'm just me. And this is how I feel or what I do. So the whole narcissist empath thing was like so weird to me. I was like, what the? So he called me that and I was like, and I asked my mom, she's like the first person I go to because my mom brought me up great, like fantastic. I was the third child, 2 older brothers, and I was the baby. And I was born right after my dad died. And so like everybody looked at me like, oh, the golden child. And so, when she like didn't laugh, she almost like chuckled in a sad way. It was like, there's no way. Like, no. She's like, I think you need to maybe look it up and like figure out like what might be actually going on because you're definitely not a narcissist. So once I started looking up, it's an East Indian lady, doctor, a psychology doctor that does it. And I can't remember her name, but I looked up her stuff. I'm sure Eric could figure it out in a minute. But I looked up so many things about narcissism and I just started to look up things every single day, every day. And I was like, I need to figure this out and I need to find out what's going on because I need something to grab onto to figure out how to get through this situation right now. Do I go back to him? Do I leave him? Do I, this, that, the other? I don't know what reality is right now. And so once I started hearing her words and like learning things and reading articles about narcissism, the true disorder, not young chicks calling dudes narcissists, being bitches. I'm sorry, but some guys probably are called narcissists for being a dick. But there's a true disorder and a syndrome that exists, and my ex absolutely has it for sure. So once I learned about that, I was like, I don't blame him for anything. I don't feel sorry for him, but I honestly like now I know how to arm myself with the ability to like combat that issue and not get back into it. I will still take him back to a certain extent if he agrees to these stipulations, but I won't put up with these problems anymore. Does that make sense?
Even now, you would take him back if he was willing to share?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, whoa.
Hell no. Sorry, I'm not laughing too loud. Hell no. No. The day he decided not to show up to therapy with me and I sat in front of my computer screen with a dude in front of me and he wasn't there and I felt like a piece of crap, I said, this is the day that I know 100% for sure. I mean, there's so many days and issues and drama and stress and trauma that I don't even need to share. No, definitely not now. When the door is closed, it's closed forever. And that's the thing they say about like empaths and narcissists. I hate labels. I really do. I think that's something from my generation. We're all people. We all have issues, but like deal with it or don't. Like, God dang, what's her name?
This is, what did you, narcissistic, oh, we got the definition. Narcissistic personality disorder is a complex psychological condition that presents with a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, need for admiration, and lack of empathy.
Well, and there are several layers of narcissism. And it essentially, they all stem from a person that was neglected as a small child.
There's a lot of that.
We did a fair amount of medicinal mushrooms.
That helps.
Together.
Oh, you and your ex-husband.
In the last 5 years.
Was this intentionally as a Hail Mary for the marriage?
No. It was just to do them because I got them. But I think that they opened up something inside his mind. And he started talking about things from his childhood. And there were things I heard a little blips of, but like long descriptions of things of like neglect and abuse from childhood. They say that essentially like the primary source of a child of narcissism was like gravely neglected to the point where they had to put their baby self aside and protect them and create this alter ego, this person that could be strong enough to protect themselves. And that little baby person was going to be basically locked away forever. And once I started hearing some of that stuff, I was like, this is what I've been dealing with. There's nothing worse for me, I will say, without talking again more bad about him. I want an open person in my life in the future to be able to talk to and be like, what the fuck is your problem? And have him be like, fuck you. I would rather hear fuck you than nothing from a man. I'm done with you. You're being a bitch. I'm tired of you. I'm sorry for all the F-bombs, but
no, keep dropping them.
Okay,
that's what the podcast is
but
for.
Fucking stop being a bitch. I'm tired of you. You're too much. You're fucking too much. You're enough. I'm done with it. Or silence is the killer for me. I can't do it anymore. I just can't.
Well,
I've had one guy that's been silent and too silent, and he's in a lot of pain. Like when I do talk to him and I like get him to open up, he's in a lot of pain about his family and the dynamics that he's in with his family and all that. But I'm just like, the silence for me, it leads my mind. And I've told him that. I said, it leads my mind to places that I don't want to go to, which is really lame of me. But like, my mind goes to, you're out having a great time with your friends, because he's way younger than me. Again, a younger guy. You're having a great time being like, stupid old lady. She's lame, like whatever. Which I shouldn't be feeling that way about myself. I should be feeling great about myself and like positive and wonderful. Everybody should be feeling that way. So when you are with someone, even if you think it's casual, if you feel that way, you shouldn't be with them. And it's really hard because most people are in such a negative state these days that you're like, I'd rather take like this little tiny bit of like love and attention and affection over none. So you take it, but you shouldn't. Like, that's the shitty thing.
I think the reality is that most people, myself included sometimes, just don't know how to communicate. And going into a relationship in that realm is challenging because it's not your partner's
I dive
job
in
to pull that out of you.
Like day one.
Which you should.
Yeah, I don't know if you should.
Well, I think you are an open person and you can communicate.
I just dive in like, this is me. It's like I don't want any bullshit.
But see, people love the game. They love having a little bit of bullshit thrown in.
It's horrible. The one guy, the one that I really cared about, and I even told him, like I said, I feel like I lost a lover and a best friend because I spent so much time like cultivating this friendship with him and gaining his trust that we would go do amazing fun things together. And I could see the smile on his face and the spark in his eye that I don't think was there before. And I'm not trying to say that I brought that to the table for him, but I think I did. Like, he brought things to my table and I brought things to him. And I even said to him in the end, I don't regret anything about our situationship, which I should never do again as a grown woman.
Learning lessons, you gotta go through a couple of those.
Don't
just to
adopt
make sure.
a situationship unless you're ready to just do that. And I'm not. I'm way too invested.
You want something committed.
I want to get it all up in there, even with you or Eric. Like I do. I really want to get all up in people's emotions and be a part of people's lives, and I want to care about people. Even if they're just friends, like I really want to have deep connections with people. I wasn't able to do that for 27 years. I'm an Aries. I'm like fire sign, like Ram, hardcore. Let's get up in there and like get down with everybody and have fun. So for someone to like restrict me from that, they have to be a pretty strong force. And the first person that I got intimate with was right after my ex, and his birthday was the day before my ex's. Don't laugh, Eric.
Eric's over here chuckling. That might be, I don't know.
It might have been too much of a beacon of like, Janna, what
sign.
The fuck are you thinking?
Could have been a sign.
Yeah, it was definitely a sign. I still was like, wee.
It's interesting hearing you say all of that because this is the only side that I like. You now is the only you that I've known, in this format.
As me?
Yeah,
as Janna work me?
Well, as you open, communicating in this way. And so to hear that you felt like that side of you was locked up, especially for such a long period of time, is surprising.
Yeah. Well, and being locked up isn't just locked up too. It's like being respectful to your partner. I mean, I think I said it before, but I never cheated on my husband, not even once. I never looked twice at a man. I don't even know how to flirt. Like flirting to me was like, now, since 1996, like two of the guys I met weren't even born then. Take it in, mullet man. So it's funny because...
Can you do me a favor? I'm sorry. Just pull that sucker down a little bit.
Pull this bitch in.
Keep that sucker
pull it in.
Close to your mouth.
Like this close?
Yeah. Down just a tad. Pull it down just a tad bit. Perfect.
So it's like strange because you have to learn to... You want to be yourself. That's me. I want to be myself, but I also have to like check myself. There's been several times, I'm not going to blame any dude for some of the things. Like, I'm sure there's a few guys that are like, that bitch is fucking crazy. You go, bud. You try, like, to explain how I'm crazy. Because I am. But I'm just raw, amazing, natural human being. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm just trying to fucking... figure out life, like after my divorce. Even when I was in my marriage, I was trying so hard to figure out how to deal with men and women and the workforce and how to be the best dog trainer and all that. But now I have the double, conundrum of like how to personally like consume myself with how do I be myself as well as a workforce. So that's why I adopt like the personal Facebook, Instagram page and the work one. If people don't like me, they don't like me. I don't think that I put off things that are too crazy. I just don't. And if I do, then, people can go.
Well, if they think that, then they're not the one for you in the first place. It's a good filter to cycle people out.
Yeah, and most people aren't going to be. Like loneliness is hard. Like, a question to you, like as a man, because you say you like mostly abstain, right?
We are trying to get me. She's trying to get me caught up.
Yeah, Eric likes
on the podcast.
Abstain
Jesus.
or
maybe abstain from committed relationships.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. Are you comfortable with that?
Like, no, I would like to
talking about like, because I'm the same. I'm abstaining from like close, but I'm also like enjoying certain things. So are you comfortable with talking about that?
Oh yeah, I'll talk about anything on here.
With your blonde man bun.
It's a little hard with that.
I do have to pee.
We can take. There's a bathroom. Do you want to take a sec? We'll pick this up here in a sec.
I have to pee. So what?
Dating is
no chicks.
Dating is.
Why don't we date? No, nothing. I tried like a year ago, and you were like, "No, am I too old?"
You tried with me?
Yeah.
When?
Are you joking?
I'm like, kind of oblivious.
I was like, "Want to go on a hike?"
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a. That's just me living in this.
You're cute, and I would totally.
Janna.
I would totally date.
Janna, this is my life. I don't think that people understand this. I've gotten this a number of times.
No, don't.
No, we're rolling right now. No. Cut it in.
I
What is up with your mic? How did you manage to turn your microphone around? What is happening?
That's here? That gold shield.
This is great sake, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a knack for picking out.
I have a
really
beautiful
good
palate. Yeah.
I was gonna buy a bottle because this is how many times have you been on? A number, and you've bought sake every time. 3?
Yeah, this is my jam. I feel like I'm like the what is it? Fuck. I'm like the woman, the fucking the golden woman, like the.
We're getting into these references that nobody knows.
I'm like the woman that like buys everything.
A sugar mama?
Thank you.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a commit. That was some years ago.
I am though. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying.
In what? In what aspect?
No,
in
not
life?
that many men. There's one man, and he actually the one that texted me today. Surprisingly.
How many men have we actively dated? What's your roster number look like?
The roster. Since what?
Since the divorce.
That's a like little Mexican man.
You a fan of the Mexicans?
I do.
Latinos represent.
But I don't think I can though.
Date a Mexican?
Too machismo with the Catholic. I'm already a Campillo.
Catholic's a tough sell.
He has his whole thing laid out from 1 to 2 to 3 as a man. Like,
what is that? What do you mean 1 to 2 to 3?
He has all his shit lined up that has nothing to do with me.
What shit? What are we talking about?
I just came into the scene and made his life fucking badass. Thank you. You're welcome.
What are we talking about? 1, 2, 3? Like his life plan? Like married kids?
Oh, he said it. I'm doing this, and this. And I have nothing to do with it. I just interjected myself like randomly, like a unicorn, and made it better and taught him a lot of things. We had a great time. Like, I want to bring him up, not to make him look bad, but to be like, we had a really great time. And I even said to him at the end, like, he ended things crappy and ghostly.
This is the guy that ghosted you.
Yeah. And I had to tell him to be a man.
You should have said Catholics don't ghost people. That's not very religious
Catholics,
of you.
I did not grow up Catholic, excuse me. My last name is Catholic. I chose to keep that last name. I'm sure that they are dying because I kept that last name. You're welcome. Wherever
Final
the camera
party
is.
gift.
Because it's too much trouble to change my last name.
When you've been a Campillo for 27 years.
Campillo.
Campillo.
Thank you.
I was
L's are silent.
Ooh.
Hall is my maiden name. And I don't have any family here. I'm solo in Humboldt. Like, I'm running my own show. No one's here to like help me or save me. No friends, no family. I have friends. I'm not going to say like, that no one's here for me, but
we're here for you.
In a great way. And everybody that is here for me in Humboldt is here for me in a great way. That's the wonderful thing about it, is that humble is fantastic that way. So you have to like sit on your own pedestal and own it. If you want to be strong, you have to do your thing. And
talk to me about this roster. How many dates have we been on?
You're back to that.
I want to talk about the roster.
Yeah. Okay. How many dates?
How many dates with separate individuals, not dates with the same man?
So I started. So last winter, as soon as not as soon as shortly after being served papers from his process server, which was his friend at work, I was like, this is real. Like, he has served me. He's decided. He has left me. He took his things. He left. It's a done deal. It's done. Like, I am no longer, it's not happening. We're done. I had like a dude that was like, he just messaged me about dog classes, and we talked about it. And he's like, and I said something about, when he and his girlfriend were available for dog classes. And he's like, oh, I'm not with her anymore. And we had known each other like a year and a half ago for like 6 months, for quite a while. Him and his girlfriend did classes. So all it took was like a little boop party, like emoji from him and me being like, haha, we're single now. And like a few weeks went by, and I said, maybe you should come to class early this week, like before class, because your dog is scared and nervous.
Wow, way to work it, Janna. Way to play the game.
I know how to work it. Like, I don't want to let people know that, but I do know how to work it. I'm not stupid. I'm not young.
I am young. I'm a little stupid here and there.
And you're not stupid.
I'm a little.
You look stupid right now.
I feel like this work is looking for me. Is working. I think that's the mullet is my future.
It's you're killing it right now. I mean,
want to dye my hair blonde?
You're
Tonic
Catane on the screen, taking it back.
We started off this podcast.
Yeah.
So well.
We so did.
Oh man,
that's why you brought me on here. So I mean, I felt safe because I knew him. Like, a woman doesn't want to go out and date random dudes. Random dudes are scary and creepy. I learned that. I have not dated scary, random, creepy dudes. Like, I just can't even. I lasted 3 days on a dating website. It's bad.
Did you get any dates from the apps?
The one guy.
The one guy.
Yeah, the one guy. And he's still looking for a woman, which makes me really sad because most women too are also fucked up. We are. And I realized from this first guy that I went back to him, he was a little baby narcissist.
I'm starting to sense a type that you have.
It's a type that most women have.
The narcissist.
I didn't even know it existed until he called me a narcissist. So I'm not trying to play games and call people things that don't exist. So that's me being real. I'm not like that. I don't want to put a label on a person. I want to call everybody a human and see them for what they are. And I really don't like that. So when my ex called me that, I was like, what? What does that even mean? Is that even see? It's on.
Narcissist is still up on the screen.
That's on the screen. I literally had to watch things every single day for 6 months to arm myself with enough, emotional ammunition to protect myself and make sure that I could get through the divorce. It was bad.
Was the relationship? When did you realize that the relationship was not necessarily what you wanted? Because 27 years is a long time to be in a relationship.
Probably at least 10 or more.
10 realizing that you were unhappy, but thought maybe you could change it, or 10 realizing this is just what your life was going to be. Wow.
Yeah, and so women with children, they don't see a way out.
How many do you have kids? Okay, I didn't think so.
And that's why. I have a career. I have a beautiful career.
But your husband was separate from that. Your ex-husband was separate from that.
Yeah. And that's how I got out.
But at year 10, realizing something was wrong.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I would say, like, I don't even want to put a percentage on women that will never leave their man because of finances. Is really sad and scary. It's legitimate. It really is. It's really fucked up. It is.
That is so crazy. Year 10, and then to go on 17 years. We have no
children, but guess what? I have 3 dogs, 4 cats, a fucking horse, and, 10 chickens, and all this bullshit. And guess what we did? Collectively, we paid off our mortgage and all of our bills to $50,000. Thank you. And I now owe him and the government over $400,000. I bought my way out of a divorce. Yeah.
What is that? What?
Yeah. As in California, it's 50-50 law. And you don't just get alimony. People laugh and oh, you're going to be so set as a woman. No, you're not set. I settled for a lump sum of money that's already gone. It paid the bills for the last year. So when people say you're set for alimony if you're a dedicated wife, you're not. I do get half of his CalPERS retirement because he's a firefighter. And that's fantastic. But guess what? I never set up myself for retirement. So now I get to put that into something, and I don't get to touch that until I'm 60 or 70 years old. So I got to work my ass off, and I have to pay, I would say, 1.5 more money-wise than I did before as a housewife with him.
Because it's just you paying the bills now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's okay. But when people think that women make out like a bandit, it's not the fucking truth. Some do, I'm sure. But
it's the outliers.
I
did
not make out like a bandit. This fucking asshole has a super rich family. He got all these things. I laugh about getting his retirement fund, half of it, but at the same time, that's nothing. I'm paying a family member that is gracious enough to help me pay my bills at the time, right now, until I transfer over to a bank, type of a situation to take over my bills for me. It's probably I would have to say at least 75 or 80% of women never leave men because of finances.
Do you think that you would have left him had he not served you papers?
No.
Really?
Sadly.
Even after the Zoom therapy session?
That was the delineator.
But even if that happened, he didn't do that, but never served papers.
If he hadn't have done that, I would have left. But I was down, dude. I was down to stick it out for life. And I'm not even the Catholic. I was not the religious Catholic woman. I adopted that. His family told me I had to convert. I even talked to his priest, and he's like, you don't have to convert. I accept you. You're a good person. I will marry you to him. It's fine. And I was down. I said, change, be better, love me, try. I'm ready to go the next 40 years.
What was his reason for serving the papers? Did he ever say?
No. My guess is because I didn't submit.
So you think it was a power dynamic that he was trying to implement?
It was a narcissist power dynamic. 100%. Absolutely. You can't do that. You can't submit. We're done. It was tough, dude. It was hardcore rough.
It's so crazy that you can, obviously we our interactions have been through the podcast, but we've had multi-hour-long interactions, and I would have never guessed, prior to the last one, obviously. Yeah, because the first time you came on, it seemed like you were
I like that.
Happy that
I like that, though.
That you loved your life.
I like that I can keep my shit together.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily...
I'm not trying to fake who I am, but I'm trying to keep my shit together.
Well, you definitely can keep your shit together. I think that's obvious.
With your mullet on.
I know, keep your shit together. But also, it's just fascinating that you can be in a situation. Obviously, it's a limited situation, but be in a situation with somebody and not see everything that's going on underneath the surface.
Oh, I saw everything.
No, obviously you were in it, but from my perspective,
okay, yeah.
That I would have never, the first 2 times prior to the last one that you were on.
Most of my closest friends and people had no clue.
That's so crazy.
And I protected him from them. That's what empaths do. I want to vomit when I even say the word empath.
We've got a trash can.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I really do. I don't like that. I do not like being an empath.
Can you pull up the definition of empath? I know what it means, but let's read this out.
I'm me. I don't want to be a fucking empath.
But you shouldn't want to change because the version of you that you are is good.
Hazmat.
Did you pull it? I'm going to read it here in a sec.
I feel like it's like a untreated territory.
No, this is, can you grab me a napkin right there when you get a sec, Eric? Thank you.
Shut up.
An empath is someone who has a heightened ability to sense and understand the emotions of others. I
am an insanely amazing
empath.
Empathetic fucking asshole.
There's napkins just for record over there.
Eric.
It's treated. You're fine.
I love this so much.
I do too. I enjoy having you on.
Just so you know.
I do.
I love you.
It was kind of fate that you came on.
That's why I said I love you. I love you too. I love you. I love Eric. When someone says, when I tell someone I love them, they get fucking freaked out. Dudes get freaked out. I'm like, I love you, dude. And they're like, oh, fuck. It's time for me to bail on Janna.
I think there's a difference between...
Nope. No, there's like, I fucking love you. To like, I love you. Wee. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's a distinction there.
Yeah, but still.
If you told a guy, if you're 3 dates in, and you look at a guy and say, I love you, that guy's running.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
He shouldn't run either. He should be like, this bitch is fucking cool.
Crazy.
Fuck.
Little
dude.
crazy.
Crazy's good.
Crazy's dangerous.
Stop.
I've dated a few. Listen, this is a guy that has been crazy in relationships.
Do you want to date me?
Dated crazy
We should date. Just talk about it.
Crazy is
Eric wants us to date. We should go on like 3 dates just for fun. We should do this. I think we should do like a monthly podcast.
We're going to do a monthly podcast.
We should and go on dates together and apart.
You don't want to date me.
Yeah, why not? You're super cute. You're so cute.
Even with the mullet.
You have the things.
The dimples.
Oh, they're so cute.
You don't want to date
is
me.
he a piece of shit?
No, it makes sense.
Eric's not a mic. I don't know if people
what's
can
wrong
hear.
with you?
I'm a piece of shit.
Why are you sucking?
I don't think that I'm in a...
He's being a piece of crap, right? To himself.
Eric's not on mic, so he's having a difficult time.
No, Eric is like, he's
now.
being a piece of crap to himself.
Me?
Yeah. Stop putting yourself down.
I'm not putting myself down.
You are.
I'm not putting myself down.
I'm gonna...
All I do is work.
No.
That's all I do. I don't think it's fair to bring somebody into this where I am now.
Where are we on?
Oh, we've been going. We're already back from the bathroom break. We've been going.
Okay, so why do you think that you have nothing to bring to the table?
I don't think that I have nothing to bring to the table.
You do.
I have a ton of reasons that I could say why I'm not dating. I don't know how legitimate.
I want to hear them. Work.
What? Work.
No.
Work is... Janna.
I'm going to take a shit on that.
Janna.
No. My name is Janna, not Jenna.
I'm saying Janna. Am I not saying Janna?
Don't look at Eric.
Eric, help me out, bro. Back me up.
That.
Get a microphone. Back me up.
Janna.
I've been saying
no,
Janna. All I do.
No.
I work.
Nope.
I go to the gym. I do the podcast.
Lame.
That's my life.
That sounds really boring.
That's what life is right now.
Dude.
I think part of it is it would be unfair to bring somebody into this segment
God.
of my life because I can't even. I don't know if people can hear you.
It's not perfectly fine.
Eric's trying to back me up a little bit.
No, okay, Eric, you back him up, dude. But I will.
He's not on a microphone. People can't hear him.
I feel like he should have a mic.
We'll get him one. We'll bring it into rotation.
Next time, Eric is down.
Next time you're on, he'll have a mic. You can interject.
Love is the purpose of life.
If you were dating a guy, let's go hypothetical here.
Okay.
And he could see you.
Bring it.
He could see you maybe once every few weeks. What kind of a relationship would you call this?
Wrong.
That's my commitment level for a relationship right now.
Yeah. You're not down for love.
Exactly, which is why I don't think it's right to subject somebody to that. So you shouldn't even
go into a relationship or be with a woman at all. Because you're fucking done, son.
What do you think I'm doing? That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's sad, though.
It is, but this is also...
You could find a 50-50.
My perspective.
No. Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry. You were a little overzealous.
I'm sorry.
You had that queued up.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you thought I was going to say.
I will take it so back.
Okay.
This is my bad because this is what I do.
You jumped the gun a little bit.
I do.
You didn't know what I was going to say.
All right. This is what I do. I apologize.
I accept your apology. I don't think that it's fair to bring somebody into this phase of my life when I know that this podcast right now is my biggest priority. And I don't know, one thing would have to suffer. It would either be the podcast, it would be a relationship. And I don't think it's fair to bring somebody into that knowing that there would have to be a trade-off. And I don't know if I would resent them because I would be taking time away from the podcast, or if I would willingly take time away from the podcast to be with them because I would presumably love them.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a trade-off I'm trying to get this thing off the ground. I don't know what that means.
You are so off the ground. You're being
firmly. I'm an oak tree
right now.
I'm a redwood tree planted in the ground.
Nah, I don't know about a redwood tree, but
maybe an oak tree.
Like we'll go a little.
I'm a sapling. I'm definitely in the ground though.
You need to learn to balance.
Balance is an excuse that people
Men
say.
don't multitask.
No, balance.
I'm looking at Eric right now because he's like moving his head around.
Eric knows. Balance is a facade that people tell themselves when they're not willing to chase their dreams.
That's so wrong. You're so wrong.
Balance?
You are so wrong. So fucking wrong.
With balance.
Yeah. Balance is not choosing one thing. It's literally called balance.
I don't know if I'm at a stage where I can entertain the idea of balance.
Nikolai. Balance. Think about the word for a minute.
I have no balance in my life.
No, you don't. You have
that's intentional.
You have a single I know, but that's fine. That's what you choose, but you're not going to find love if you just choose like a single track mind for work.
Oh, absolutely. I don't argue that point.
Why do men and women like choose not to prioritize love and finding the person that prioritizes their life and like finds some joy? Because it hurts. Work is consistent.
Well, I think for men.
No,
I think for
work
men,
is like work can do what it does and you can find a way to control it, but you can't control women.
I don't think it's a control thing. I can't control this. I can't control what we're talking about, I can kind of steer it somewhat, but even then, it gets a little squirrely.
You can control your work, though.
I can't control this. This is predominantly what my focus is.
With me.
Even with you. What are you talking about? You're a wild card. What? I can't control this.
That's what I mean.
Yes, there's no control.
That's fun, though, right? Isn't that fun? That's what life is all about.
No, but I think from a life perspective, I don't know if it's about control. At least At least for me.
Life should be about the uncontrolled fun things, though. Like, that for me is the best things about life. Like, life is about like the stuff, the amazing things that aren't like coming your way, that just slap you in the face. Like coming on this podcast. I just drunk texted you a week ago, and here we are with your mullet.
Good luck.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the fun, amazing, uncontrolled, wild stuff is the best things about life. So why control everything?
I don't think it's about control. I don't think it's a control issue.
You don't? I do.
Not for me personally. I don't feel like I have control over... Ooh, that's dangerous. I don't know what I would say I have control over in my own life except for doing the work. Not even the output of the work, not where the work leads.
You could touch your fur wall and it would be controlling. Do it.
I do that. I can't. I'll get out of frame.
Do it right now. Just do it. Come on.
You're trying to get me in trouble on my own podcast.
I'm going to always get you in trouble. No.
I think for men, I don't know. I can't even speak for men because
what
I'm not
do you guys want?
dating.
What the fuck do you guys want?
I think I can speak for me, and I think a little bit for Eric, unless he corrects me. I think we would want Eric's looking at me like,
pensive.
you don't know what I want.
He's like,
damn,
bitch, I don't even know.
Thanks for backing me up.
Yeah.
I think we would want committed relationships that are healthy, that are about communication.
Oh my God.
And steady. Okay, Eric's trying to get through a second date. I would like a healthy, committed, stable
That's not what men are portraying, though.
I'm not most... Well, I don't know if I'm most men or not.
Yeah, I already tried to get you to go on a date with me.
I didn't know that was a date.
Are you that dumb?
Yeah, I thought you just wanted to go for a hike.
Like 5 times. Who wants to go on a hike with a dude?
If somebody texts you, I have girls that want to.
Do you want to go on a hike in the middle of nowhere? I'm looking at Eric. Eric is our man, though, right now. He needs a mic.
If somebody texts me, as Janna did, hey, do you want to go on a hike? I'm taking that as face value. Yeah, I thought that was an invitation to go on a hike.
Straight chicks just ask you on a hike.
I have straight chicks ask me on a hike.
No, that's weird.
I assume it's just for a hike. But maybe I'm slow. I'm getting the perception that
Okay, if Janna asks you on a hike, it's like a real...
I would assume that if anybody asks me on a hike, it's a hike. But that's just my...
That's a hike with cool things. I'm not trying to ask you to marry me, dude.
I thought it was just I didn't even think there was any innuendo in that.
Yeah, you were still like, no, I'm in the studio. And I hadn't heard from you for a year. Like, you dudes, you're cute. You're a good guy. Do
you think it's the mullet that's kind of...
No, it's definitely not the mullet.
But it's enhanced by the mullet.
No, it's not enhanced. I've seen you without the mullet.
The blonde hair?
You're a sexy dude. And you're fucking
Eric, clip that.
Hanging out here in your studio, not being available to women. And I think it's dumb.
Probably is.
I would say other words that people would be offended by, but I won't do it.
Words such as...
Gay.
Damn. That was not the word I was expecting. Damn.
I'm not trying to be gay. I'm being an 80s girl. That's fucking gay.
You can say gay nowadays.
Gay.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah. I mean, dude, get your shit together. You're hot.
You know, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Okay, good.
I need to get my shit together.
I mean, you got like weird people on your shit being weird.
I have weird people in here all the time.
Yeah.
That's half the podcast.
Not being sexy or fun. Right?
Weird's a little fun sometimes. Talking to people that are a little out there. No?
I mean, how weird and out there? Like butt stuff?
This is
I mean, what?
Here's my problem.
What?
I appreciate...
I don't like butt stuff. So
we're moving on from the butt.
You know.
You don't like butt stuff?
No.
That's going to be a hard sell in the dating pool in 2024.
What, with you?
No, I think just people in general.
I'm good. I will just like X them out. It's fine.
No butt stuff. That's your heart. That's your line in the sand.
Though that's definitely not my line in the sand. That would be like way later down the road.
Oh, okay, so it's an open door.
It's like a semi creaking,
but for the right door,
like 6 months from now, like grandma's house.
It's like drywall. You could walk through it.
No, it's like grandma's house. Like in 1999, we came back there, and like she's dead now. But we adopted this house, and now we own it, and it's like, and butt stuff might be there.
Butt stuff in grandma's house.
Yeah, but grandma's dead.
So that makes it okay.
Eric's looking at the computer.
Eric's questioning his life and his decisions to be a part of this podcast.
He's fine, dude. He's good to go.
Eric likes butt stuff.
He wishes he was in here.
I don't know that for a fact, but I would assume.
So am I being judged for not butt stuff?
No, because you said the door's open.
No, I did not.
It's a creaking door. It's a slow opening door.
It's a really slow.
But for the right guy.
Slow door.
I don't think it's that slow of a door.
It's so slow.
The right person.
Fuck you,
the right
Nick.
key can open some doors.
Right key. Look, Keegan.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. You're in a different realm than I am because you're actively dating. I'm just existing.
Which is so lame. Because I'm so old and you're not, which is really sucky and shitty for you. It's really lame. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm working.
I already tried to like get with you like a year ago, and you're like, meh.
Part of my problem could probably be summed up in the fact.
You said bedroom.
It's not the bedroom.
You said bedroom.
Part of my problem could probably be summed up.
You said bedroom.
Thank you, Eric. For those that couldn't hear Eric, I did not say bedroom.
Fine. He said bedroom.
Part of my problem. I don't read into those things. So if you ask me on a hike, I'm going to assume you would like to go on a hike. If you wanted to have sex or hook up or go on a date, I would assume you would say, hey, let's go on a date.
So innuendos are not fun for younger dudes.
Maybe for younger dudes. For me, I'm very point A to point B. So like, what are you trying to do here?
Hey, dude, I want to go on a hike and fuck you.
I would never say that to a dude. And if I was trying to flirt with a
girl,
I don't think I would. I don't think if I was trying to hook up with a girl, I would say, "Hey, want to go on a hike?"
Dudes.
I don't know if I'm good. I'm a good metric for dudes.
That's fine.
I'm a metric for me.
You're a metric for you. I'm not trying to ask you to be a metric for dudes.
If you asked me, which you did, you want to go on a hike.
Yeah.
I would assume
you said no.
I thought it was just a hike.
Yeah, and you said no.
Because I thought it was a hike.
What if I said, dude, do you want to go on a hike and have sex at the end? What would you have said?
I don't know. Having a hike and then having sex, what are we going to do it on? Like the ground out in the forest?
So many places.
You've thought about this, huh?
I love nature sex. It's amazing.
What about beach sex?
Amazing.
Really? But then the sand gets everywhere. And you're
Stop.
Like,
Who fucking cares?
What are we doing? Are we 18 right now? What
are we doing? Are we 90?
Maybe like...
You're being
maybe late 20s,
you're being
30s.
Such a grandpa. How old are you, bro?
I don't know. I asked myself that question.
Yeah. You had to ask that question? That means that you're too old for your age.
Oh, I'm definitely too old to be 26.
Yeah, so what's wrong with you?
Eric, you're not helping me out here with these looks, man.
Jeez, Eric is like, you're
the
dumb.
No mic look is not working out for me.
He's not supposed to help you.
The options for me, if since we're turning the tables on me here right now.
Curious. Yeah, I
could either play the field and just have a bunch of casual sex, which is not necessarily what I would want at this stage.
When was the last time you had that? Just
not long ago.
Casually.
Not long ago.
I want to hear it. Like
not
just,
long ago.
Can you tell like a bit without being rude?
For casual sex?
I'll tell you. Like if I can tell a bit without being rude.
Tell me.
No, you tell.
What do you want to hear?
Do tell.
You want to hear about me having casual sex?
Yeah.
This is not. We're reaching new ground on the podcast.
Why? Why not?
What do you want to hear?
What did you do?
When was it? It was not long ago.
How long ago?
Not long.
How long?
Recently.
Yesterday.
I have casual sex has not been if you're a guy.
Yesterday.
If you're a guy, let me get this out.
Hey, little guy.
Hey, little guy.
Hey, little man.
There. Oh, little man. Why is little man worse than little guy?
It's worse.
It is worse.
You
why?
don't have to explain why you had casual sex with a grown woman. Just say what happened. I want to know.
Like the positions?
I don't. Yeah, all that.
You want to hear about the positions?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
What I was going to say. Casual sex.
Did you know?
Can I get this point? Let me get this out. Casual sex, if you're a guy that's not completely sideways, is not difficult to attain. But the question is it meaningless? Are you finding any value in it? Apparently, we're getting into this. This is going to be a new segment in the podcast, the sex talk segment.
I told you, it's just going to be like a monthly thing. Get ready, my friend. Get
Our
ready.
Younger guys, what are you looking for right now?
Don't deflect from.
I wasn't deflecting. I was just posing a
Younger
question.
guys are hot as fuck, dude. But they are fucking stupid.
In what way?
Not
I'm
all
not
of
arguing.
them. I'm sorry, they're not stupid.
They're kind of dumb.
No, the two dudes that I met, like they were really honest and straightforward, and they were
about what they were looking for.
They tried like really hard.
What does that mean?
You want me to get like super?
Like tried sexually?
I feel no, sexually is fucking fantastic, dude. So amazing. Don't laugh. What do you want from me? You want for me to say it like sucks? More, my friend.
You're gonna tell me twice.
But
what are you looking for? Do you want to have just casual sex? Is that where
no, I love sex.
Sex isn't a bad thing.
Sex is amazing. But I want someone to be open and honest and like kind and loving and like really tell me that I'm beautiful and
so you want a real relationship?
No.
That's what that sounds
no,
like?
No, fuck you.
From a guy, that's what that sounds like.
Don't say, stop.
You want somebody to tell you that you're beautiful, that they love you.
Shut the fuck up.
That they care about you.
Shut the fuck up.
That they appreciate you. You want the water bottle to be carried inside.
Shut your mouth.
You want a man to be a man around the house. You want someone to love you.
Okay.
That's not casual.
Okay, so here's the thing that's funny that you said that. I've had like Crystal Springs like delivers like 5-gallon jugs of water, right? Every 2 weeks. So I've been divorced for quite a while. I've had a few dudes, not many, but a few. These 5-gallon jugs of water sit out front in front of my house. And one dude, just one, was like, do you want me to bring this in for you?
Wait, you just leave them outside of your house?
No, I fucking toss them on their side and roll that bitch in like a fucking asshole because it's so heavy. And I roll it in and roll and fucking roll that motherfucker all the way across my fucking house because it's heavy as fuck. And one dude said, oh my God, are you okay? Like, do you want to lift that for you? And I was like, that's all we are looking for as women. You guys don't get it, dude. It's man shit. Fucking man shit. Bring your shit to the table. Be a man. Are you okay? Do you want me to lift that for you? Is your light out? Should I fucking carry this bat for you, bitch? Because you fucking seem like you're pissed off right now. Women are frustrated, dude. They're fucking frustrated.
What do you think that stems from? Where has the disconnect started?
Me, it has nothing to do with having children. So I don't have any connection to women with children. So I can't speak for them. Me as a single woman that lived alone, you know, with animals and a man without kids and all that. Like, it stems from just having a man that wants to fucking do basic shit for you. You got fucking arm hair. You lift shit, dude. Say I love you. Fucking muscle up. Do basic shit. Change a light bulb, bro. It, for women, is so simple. I don't even know what you guys like think or like want to think, but for us, like, it's basic. It's not even a big deal. And now, like, I met a guy who's so great, and I talked to him today. He's like, don't mention my name. Whatever. But I met him at Bear River Casino one night. I was like, ratchet. I showed up with my friend, and I wasn't driving, but I was like, I went to the bar. I pissed off the fucking bartenders so bad. I called him Smokey and the Man Bun. And I've met them before. Eric knows. I don't like a man bun. I'm sorry, but I just...
It was working for you for the EDM guy, though.
No, he is hot as fuck.
He can pull it off.
Dude, he's a fucking 5'9" badass dude with a man bun.
5'9". That's a hard selling point.
I don't even know what that means.
Badass.
I just said it. Hot. Fuck.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Yeah.
Really?
If his shit...
How tall are you?
His shit was on point.
How tall are you?
4 or 5.
You're not 4'5".
Yeah.
You're 5. You might be 5'4".
5'5"?
Okay. Wow.
I said 5'5", 4'5". I'm not a straight midget. Yeah, no, 5'5".
So if you had a guy that was 5'2".
No.
See?
No.
There we go.
Okay, no.
We got the line.
Are you good? Are you 5'2"?
I might be a little taller.
Yeah, it's stilettos on.
Might be.
Yeah,
Got
but
my high heels
you
on.
throw me off my game. What were we talking about? Just men.
You're talking about the state of men.
Just be a fucking
and how
man.
the bar is so low.
Ah, my God, dude. You guys.
Which is interesting to hear.
You guys, like, fucking just be a dude. Hold a door open.
Do you think there's a disconnect
between... Look us in the eyes and say, you fucking look beautiful.
But here's the thing. Do you think there's a disconnect between you and the young, like, Gen... What are we at? Gen Z?
I do not fucking know what these bitches are doing that are younger than me. I cannot speak for them. And I'm going to say bitches because I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but they need to check themselves and wonder what they're looking for. You want to be empowered, but you want a man to open a door for you. And be a man. Be a man, dude. I love that shit. That's like the things that different generations of women don't understand. Like, let them be a man. Let them be that. Because that's important. We play our roles. And that doesn't mean that we're being submissive. It just means that we're being a woman.
I think people push back on that idea of roles, though.
I'm sure they do. I'm an alpha fucking times 1,000,000 when it comes to my job. Like, I have to be. Have to be an alpha bitch to, like, control my world with people around me and, like, loving my job and my dog training and all the things that I do. They have to trust me and follow me and be a part of my whole realm. I take them around town and, you know, do my thing. But when I go home at night, now it's me alone with my dogs. Be fucking super nice to have a man just to go to his. I don't even need a man's house to go to. I don't need a man to pay my bills.
You just want to have somebody.
That makes a man more fucking intimidated. That's what I've learned. That's what most men have told me that I've learned recently, is that when you have everything as a woman and all you want is companionship and a really good sex life, they're kind of tripping.
They've told you that?
No. I know that.
Why do you think that is? That seems like the bar is incredibly lower than it already is.
I met this really great guy, which he said, don't name my name this morning when we talked. So I won't. I'm really good about not. I won't divulge my personal stuff with men. That's not my thing. But I met him at Bear River Casino like 2 months ago. He's from Las Vegas. So we talked for a minute. I ended up getting kicked out for being a dickhead. Anyways, that doesn't really matter. But me and him hit it off, and we talked about how like women and men's relationships like function and how they should be, but how today we should like learn how to mix and mingle our expectations. And he was really fucking cool. He's like 30. He's black. Not to bring up race, but at the same time, that's really important, I think. Honestly, I've had sex and like had relationships with men of like different races, Mexican, black, white, you know, all that. And he was fantastic. He was a good guy. Like we hung out for 2 days in the forest, like walking around, driving, you know, through Humboldt and all that. And when I went to Vegas for my fun time, I texted him and we hung out, and he was just refreshing and fun. And he talked about how like women and men should just be able to have a good time together. No matter where they were or what they were doing, if you aren't in a marriage or a committed relationship, just have fun and accept each other and have a good time, which was really strange for me, but also at the same time, like really fucking cool. He was a good guy.
I wonder if I'm slightly jaded in that I have known a ton of women that have been married and have cheated on their spouses.
No
and
cheating.
That psychs me out.
No fucking cheating.
A lot of people cheat.
Straight up, though.
A lot of people cheat.
No cheating.
A lot of people cheat.
No fucking cheating.
I think that's a turnoff in some regards for
I will not do it ever, and I can't.
But I think it's normalized to some extent.
No.
For the younger generation.
No.
I think that it is.
Yeah, they should fucking be told they're a piece of shit. And no, they should. They really should be told that they are a fucking piece of garbage. Cheating is horrible.
What do you make of... I've talked to some friends about this, and I think on the podcast as well. What do you make of someone who isn't the cheater but participates in the cheating? So someone that hooks up with someone who is married.
No. Fucking horrible. All of it is shit. It really is, dude. No. Cheating is a 0 fucking 0 for me. It really is. It's horrible. No cheating. No. Negative 9. German. 9.
We're bringing out the German.
9. You good? Yeah, he's great.
Eric's
see?
good.
No. No fucking cheating.
Eric is a big proponent of cheating.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Eric
can't defend himself. Eric can't defend himself because he's not on a microphone. I'll get you a mic.
Hey. No.
But I think that's what turns...
Hey, look at me. No,
I get where you're coming from.
No, don't.
Listen, you and I are on the same page.
Shh. No cheating ever, never, ever fucking ever. Never fucking cheat on someone ever. I am so grateful that me and my ex-husband never cheated on each other. I am so fucking grateful because that is such deep, horrible pain. Never fucking do that to someone. You're a piece of shit if you fucking cheat on someone.
I don't know that the younger generation views it as
I don't give a fuck about the younger generation. You guys need to get your shit together.
I know, but you're dating younger guys.
I am not going to anymore.
Oh, you're done. You're going off.
Probably.
Why? Just because they're out there?
No, because I can't do that.
Date younger guys.
No, the fucking limitations of being with someone.
What do you mean?
There should be some limitations.
Age-wise?
Don't cheat. No,
we're bouncing around.
Age-wise,
limitations of what?
Age-wise is amazing. Cheating?
No, limitations on what, though?
What?
You just said there should be some limitations.
25 to 50.
25 to 50 is a fucking wild age gap. That is a crazy... You might as well say 18 to 50.
What?
25 to 50 is crazy.
No, it's not.
I'm not judging. Leonardo DiCaprio is out here holding down the fort.
Music right now.
We can't play music because we'll get pulled. I don't know what the logistics of it are. It would be cool to have music.
25 to 50.
25 to 50 is a crazy age gap. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying that's 25 years.
What's your
You're not even 50.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Eric, how old are you? Eric is 50.
Wow.
Would you date a 25-year-old? Yes. Eric would date a 25-year-old. If she was hot.
Yes. You should be playing music right now.
We can't play music. We'll get pulled.
Do it.
We already played Whitesnake. I don't even think that'll be in the podcast.
Do it.
We'll get pulled. We'll get
care.
Flagged. I know you don't care. You're not running the shit here.
Should I do it now? No.
Do you? Okay.
Okay. What?
What's the youngest guy you've dated since you've been out? 25?
25. Yeah, 2 25-year-olds.
Would you get seriously committed to a 25-year-old if you wanted to? No. This is just for fun.
No. Obviously, only because they both showed signs of not being able to.
What about a stable 25-year-old that was willing to commit?
If he threw down like a badass motherfucker, yes.
You got to pull your microphone in. Badass motherfucker.
If that badass motherfucker threw down like a man, yes. All men, it doesn't matter the age. That's what homeboy's friend said to me. Age doesn't matter. It does matter. Sometimes it doesn't. But when someone's going to get their heart hurt, or you're going to have to put yourself out there on the line beyond what you're capable of, that's not fair.
What are you looking for? What do you want out of a relationship?
That's a great question.
That's what I'm here to do.
With your fucking bitch ass.
You like the mullet.
I feel like I need another,
Slide me your cup.
Yeah, I do. Slide in the DM.
I talked about this. I don't want to shout out the guy because we're kind of going off.
What?
Here.
Do it.
I talked with a buddy on here about sliding into the DMs. Do you slide into the DMs?
No, they're so creepy. Oh, the DMs are so creepy. Oh my God. They're like, oh girl, hey. They're bad.
I hope they're not making that noise because that would be.
They are making that noise.
Eric, can you grab me another napkin?
Nicholas?
Can you get a suck? Thank you.
You don't want to date me?
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it out there.
That I don't want to date you?
Yeah, I am.
I don't. Listen, I haven't gone on a date.
Take it off.
The wig?
Yeah.
No, this is my new hairstyle. This is my hair now.
You don't want to date me?
This is my hair now.
I will date you with that hair.
It's because the hair works.
I bought you a $60 Impala sock, you bitch.
Was that? I'm buying the next bottle. Was that $60?
No, you're not.
Was that 60?
You're such an asshole.
Jesus,
you're
fuck,
so
Janna.
not.
I should have told. I should have known. By the way,
serious?
This was gold plated.
You think that I'm a bitch ass bitch that will buy you a $10 bottle of fucking sake?
My cigars over here are $3.50. So I don't know what that says about me. They're good cigars though, and you bought jerky. That's probably $30 worth of jerky right there.
Light the cigars.
You want a cigar? Really? Eric, there are ashtrays right under the black table right there. Fuck yeah, we'll do a cigar.
Yeah, we're doing it. You're kind of being a butthole.
Janna, you don't want to date me.
I don't?
You don't.
I do.
You might think I'm attractive, but you don't want to date me.
You're really cute. What?
The hair.
Because you're a workaholic?
Yeah. Can you grab a second one?
Should I date Eric?
Thank you. Eric's single.
Oh, shit. No,
Eric's
I
single.
like you.
Yeah, but look at Eric. Eric's a fucking stud in that.
You're so cute. Quit being a piece of crap, dude. Don't lie. Don't be a bitch. Give me those.
This?
No, I want them. Give me.
Eric, can you hand me that other pair of their sunglasses right
Give me, bitch. I'm going to slap you.
What pair do you want?
Those.
Take my fucking nice pair. Those are, I bought those as part of, I pieced together a costume, but I bought those as part of it. Those actually look good on you. Really though, those fit the Harley Quinn look.
I do a lot
You gotta pull your microphone in, you rookie. Jesus.
I do. Fuck you.
Pull that sucker down.
Fuck you.
Have you smoked a cigar before?
Your mom has.
This podcast is gonna go off. This is getting pulled.
It's gonna not be shown at all.
Did you?
Quit being a bitch.
Can you snag me? Oh shit!
Don't be a
Give me your
bitch.
ashtray here.
No.
What do you? No.
What?
This is going off the rails.
What?
Eric, you got a fucking reel in the
Why
ship
are you being
here, bro.
a bitch?
No, slide me your ashtray there, champ.
Slide me your DM.
No, that's your
you
sake
call
cup.
me a tramp?
I said camp. Slide me your ashtray.
No, camp.
Oh, this is going sideways.
What?
This is going sideways.
You're being such a piece of garbage right now. What? Look, he thinks he's so cool, right?
I do feel cool with the glasses.
You don't look cool. I have to pee.
You want me to light this for you? Go pee. I'll light your cigar. You go pee. Yeah. Put that up so the camera can see it. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, go pee. We're ending it right there. Jesus, what is...
You're worse than me. You are.
Not even close.
Oh, you're so much worse than me. You piece of garbage.
So bring me back. What do you want to find?
No, you
What do you want? What do you want out of life?
Find this shit, dude.
We can't play music.
No, you can.
We can't. We'll get pulled.
Can't?
We'll get pulled.
That's
we can't
so gay.
Talk to YouTube. For me, talk to YouTube. Say, hey, guys, what are we doing?
YouTube, you're fucking so
I've had videos pulled off of YouTube.
No way.
Yeah,
where's my phone? I threw it.
Yeah, I have it. I have it. Don't worry. I got you. That's your ashtray for your cigar.
No, I don't like you anymore.
Why? I've been great. I've been nothing but courteous.
I think that courteous.
Courteous?
Like Korea.
Courteous? Now that I'm saying that, that word doesn't sound right, but courteous?
Wait.
Yeah. Courteous. Jesus.
Look, he's like on this shit. Look at studio.
I bought a pair of cigars for my sister's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that they were $50 a pop, and I got 4 of them, and they got me at a little convenience store we were in Las Vegas, and they got me at one of the little convenience spots inside of the casinos. I was like, oh, these can't be more than $20 a cigar.
So you thought you were like totally a badass.
No, I didn't want to pay that much. And then I got up to the cash register, she rang it up, and it was 40 or $50 a pop. And I was like, I guess this is what I'm paying because I'm already at the front here. So, and then I ended up I smoked 2 on the podcast. My sister and her fiance took the other 2.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
What do you think of the studio? Tell me this is not nice.
I want to
Thank you.
I want to touch
Be
the
nice.
wall.
You can touch the wall. I've had guests touch the wall.
You do.
Yeah, I let everybody touch the wall.
It's fair. Maybe later.
Off camera.
Wall touch. No, I can do it on camera.
You want to touch the wall on camera?
I do. It's so soft.
You're going new sake cup. I'm going old school. These are, I think I told you the last time, these are great sake cups.
I bring the things that are amazing to you.
I don't. No,
what?
That's your old cup. Right?
No.
Okay. What is since you know this, Eric and I were talking about this a little off air. What's the proper way to drink? I'm trying to cheers you for the sake.
Wait, I want to hear it though.
What's the proper way to drink sake? Are you supposed to sip it or are you supposed to down it? Like, what would you traditionally do?
Americans would like.
Well, okay. What about strict Japanese people who are
you with your
sake?
fucking bitch ass shades?
I'm Japanese. That's my Halloween costume. This is actually a Japanese flag. It just doesn't look like that.
No, you would do this.
Cheers.
Ha. And that's it.
Tell me that was cut to her. Because that was something.
Yeah, so that's American.
You would down it. Okay, what about Japanese? Would you down it like that?
No.
Wow, Jesus. You get a cigar going in your eye.
Jesus is involved. You brought the fucking...
I had
the shades, dude.
I like the shades. The shades are fucking sweet. Eric and I, it's funny that this was like a relationship-based podcast. We killed the sake. Eric and I, when we did a podcast a couple of weeks ago, we had a segment going where we were talking about relationships because we're both single. And we were trying to figure out, what we kind of want.
I so want to know. I want to know. Please.
That felt so disingenuous.
Please, no, it's
not.
I
still want to know.
I don't. It does.
So crazy.
It does. I do want to know.
I don't think I've ever heard something so disingenuous on the pod.
Really?
I want to know. I just want to know.
I do want to know.
I don't believe you.
So
for a
guess
second.
what?
I'd let your cigar for you and everything, and you're just being disrespectful.
No, I do want to know. That's how sad and lame you guys are.
Wow. Since Eric can't defend himself, I'll take offense.
I put my hand to my heart and said, I do want to know. And you still said...
Yeah, that's because you said that's how sad you are. Listen.
I want to know, motherfucker.
Know what? Exactly. You don't even know what you want to know.
No, I want to know. I definitely want to know. What do you guys want from women? No.
Yo, honestly, I just want a girl that's not going to cheat on me.
I want a man that doesn't want to cheat on me. Period. Never. Me and my ex-husband never did that shit. That's fucking legit. No cheating. I don't know if
you're going to find that anymore.
Never cheating. Never fucking never. I
don't know if that's up.
Never. I don't care. Then
okay, here's the question. If you were in love with somebody, say your ex-husband prior to the first 10 years, if he had cheated on you, would you have stayed with him?
No.
100%. Even if you loved him with all of your heart.
Nope. Never.
Cheating is a red line.
Yeah. It's a hard no. No.
I wonder if this would be Eric and I were talking about this. Again, sorry, Eric. I keep bringing you in and you don't
Eric's the man. Eric should get in here. He should be like up here.
This is Eric's podcast. We're just along.
No, Eric should come in. He should be up here like with me.
I don't think that...
Eric should be the man.
I don't think that this younger generation and my generation, I don't know that cheating is what we think cheating is. Because I have a ton of friends that have been in relationships and there's been cheating or whatever, and it's just... It's almost normalized.
It's fucking fucked.
It is.
It's wrong.
But if that's the culture, what...
No, it's not the culture. You're fucked up people. And you should check your culture. Oh, it's really quiet in here. Yeah.
There's an airplane going by.
I don't give a fuck about the airplane, but your culture is not good. Cheating is not okay, you guys. It's not okay for anyone to do ever. I've seen men semi-casually for like casually. I like the word casually, so I'm gonna use it casually.
Okay, roll with it. I like that.
Casually, like they know. I've told them, be honest with me, and don't ghost me. And I said that. That little emoji ass, bitch ass fucking ghost. Don't do that shit, dude. Don't ghost a woman. Don't fucking do it. That's so fucked. That's so wrong. Do not do that to a woman. Be a man, dude.
Here's the question. Do you think that you will get back on the dating apps, or are you happy off?
Fuck no.
Part of me has thought maybe I'd get back on.
Fuck no. Thank you. No dating apps. No.
This is definitely a Halloween podcast. That's what this is.
Absolutely no.
I've had some luck on Tinder.
No.
Not long term.
No, you have not. Yeah, that's no luck. That means no luck.
Depends on what you're looking for.
It means if you want to fuck, fucking's fun. Fucking's fun.
But fucking with someone that you don't care about is
when
not great.
You want to fuck someone, then you love them and they're fucking fun. And you keep fucking them and they're fun. And you do things with them and they're fun. And it's fun. And it's fun. And it's fun.
Here's the cliche.
Okay.
Having sex in a committed relationship is better. Sorry. It is. It is. I know that people think casual hookups is like the bar.
I need you to explain that.
Committed sex is better. It just is. Like, having sex with someone that you actually give a fuck about is just...
So if me and you were like, we'll fuck all the time together.
All the time? Jesus.
With no one.
Jesus. What if Eric wanted to watch?
He could.
Damn.
But...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I keep bringing him in, but he can't defend himself.
Eric's here. He's here.
He's here in our imagination. He's not here on the mics.
No, he's here. Don't
Eric is just a figment of our imagination.
No, don't make him not like that. That's fucked up for him, Eric. You look like...
Do you know who Joe Dirt is?
Yes.
That's Eric doesn't. Shout out to Eric again. I didn't have a character in mind when I made this fucking costume, but that's who I feel like I've embodied.
Oh my god.
Pull up Joe Dirt. Right there, brother. I almost got a brown wig, the blonde just felt right. You just
want to be Joe Dirt with like no...
Joe Dirt's a fucking...
obligatory...
That's back when America was
I want that...
2001.
No, I want that dude behind you.
Pull up the year.
No.
Is this April 12th?
9.
No, pull up the year.
9. Look behind you.
2001. Look. But what month? Is this pre 9/11 or post?
You're not listening.
That's because we've got more important things to talk about.
No, we don't.
Janna.
You have me. Look behind you.
April 11th. This is pre 9/11. This is back when men just fucking lit off fireworks and had mullets.
Look
and
behind
just
you.
Fucking did $17.7 million budget, made $31 million in the box office. This is back when America was America.
Look to your left.
Johnny Cash. You want to know? I have been obsessed with Johnny Cash since I was a kid.
Are we good now?
And it was actually Joaquin Phoenix. Have you ever seen Walk the Line? That's the movie that made me fall in love with Johnny Cash.
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix is the GOAT. Supposedly Joker 2 is trash. I'm going to try to see it, but Walk the Line was amazing.
So.
No, we're not cool.
We're not
You've been out here talking shit about Eric the whole podcast.
Fuck you. No, Eric is good. He is the man. You're not good. Do you realize? He's good. Yeah.
Eric's so dumb with this. This is the first podcast we've brought Eric in this much.
Fuck you, dude. That you're a dick for saying that.
Can't defend himself.
You're a fucking asshole for that. Eric's the dude.
He's the dude. That's why I brought him in.
Fuck off, bro.
This is what, your third podcast?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people
So
who can't
Eric's
see.
the shiz nits.
Eric's taking over. I'm retiring.
What?
I'm done.
Fuck
This
you.
is my last podcast.
No, it's...
I'm done.
You're such a...
I'm done. I'm retiring.
You're
I've
a liar.
accomplished you're 205
Stop.
podcast episodes.
Don't be a piece of poo-poo.
I'm done.
Hey.
I've said all I need to say.
No. Look at me.
Can you see my eyes through these glasses?
No, I can't. Take them off.
What's up?
Don't be a bitch.
What's up?
Don't
This is mysterious.
be a bitch. Do it. Take them off. Take them off.
It's working.
Take them.
What I need.
Take them off.
That's what she said.
No, that's what I said. Just take them off.
I get that a lot.
Do it now. Come on. Don't be a baby. Do it. Come on.
I like the shades. This
Come on.
might be my new look.
Take them off.
If I just wear the
I'm gonna
sunglasses
take them off. Come on. Do it.
and the mullet
Dude.
and had a cigar.
Don't be a baby.
This is the next iteration of the podcast. It's just me, sunglasses, mullet. This is post-election me right here. What do you want in a relationship?
You.
What do you want?
Taking
What do you
off
want?
now.
You want me to take off my sunglasses?
Yeah, I do.
You don't always get what you want in life.
I do.
That's the secret. You just got to roll with the punches.
Then you are not
Life gives
my
you
man.
Life gives you what you need, not what you want.
Take them off.
Just got to roll with the punches.
Don't be a bitch.
It's working for you, huh?
Take them
You
off.
like the sunglasses?
Take them
The
off.
mullet, the
I don't.
sunglasses,
I
the
don't.
cigar.
I want to take them off. Take them.
It's not PG-13. This is a PG-13 podcast.
It's not. You're sucking right now.
Sucking in this smoke to blow it out from the cigar.
No, you're sucking. There.
I can't cave
You
now.
almost did it.
You set the
You
precedent.
almost did it.
I can't cave now.
Take them. Cave it. Cave.
I have a question. Have you been on one of the apps that you were on? Have you
Dude.
been on Bumble?
Yeah.
Because Bumble is supposed to be this progressive app where
I'm-
women message the guy.
I'm
It's all
only
open.
gonna take it if you take him off. Bitch.
It's been fun. Janna, thank you. Do you have anything
No.
you want to plug
stop,
for the podcast?
Dude.
Do you wanna
Don't be a
plug
bitch. Don't be a
your
bitch.
dog walking stuff?
him
or
off.
how people can train their dogs? Anything? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
There it is.
Jesus.
That's so cute. Get in here. There,
And we're
there it
fucking
is.
back for the boys.
There it is. That's so hot.
Do you want to get married again? Do you think that if you found the right guy, do you think you would get married again, or are you done with marriage?
Yes.
Really?
For sure.
I can't get over 27 years. That scares me.
Were you married?
No. But I've been in my fair share of toxic
You
relationships.
lying ass bitch.
What did I lie about? I just think, for me, marriage is...
I was married for 20.
You were married longer than I've been alive.
I know, and that's beautiful.
Fuck me.
And I love you.
That's crazy.
Mm,
That's crazy.
uh,
Isn't it? You were married longer than I've been on this earth.
yeah, and I like that.
Do you think that if you went into another marriage, you would be more suspicious, just more aware of what's going on? More?
No, I would just be like, if we're dating, like, let's fuck. Let's have fun.
But what about the other stuff? What
Let's
about the real
do
stuff?
the fucking things that are badass and fun. The other things, yeah.
But what if he wants to take a guy's trip to Miami? And wants to go out with the boys and do all this stuff?
I want to go.
What if he doesn't want you to go?
Then he can fucking suck a dick. Right now. A year from now, if I trusted that dude, then fine.
Do you want to have kids?
I'm 44.
You could have kids at 44.
I
Maybe.
know. I would love to have a baby now.
Why did you never have kids in your past relationship?
We couldn't do it.
What does that mean?
That means probably my husband, ex, like smoked too much pot.
You can't have kids if does that decrease sperm count?
It does.
But did you guys actively try to have
Yeah,
kids?
we
Really?
did.
Whoa.
Motility.
Wow.
Motility is a thing.
You know what they say? Actually, if you're trying to have kids, don't go in the sauna. I do the sauna a lot.
Motility is a thing for men that want to have kids. Your fucking sperm count is a thing. Bring it or don't. It's fine.
Do you think if you had kids, you would still be together? Because kids get difficult. If you have somebody, you're responsible for this child now.
It was a blessing.
That you didn't.
Yeah. I'm good. Like, I'm solid. I really am.
You promise?
Yeah.
You seem happy. But I want to make sure because
I promise.
I've had you on before and you seemed happy and I wasn't. Now I'm not sure.
Your solid glasses are...
These are actually my everyday shades now.
Yeah. No, they are. It is.
You swear.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. Every woman wants to have children. That's part of their DNA.
Yeah, but now you have this whole movement where people don't want to have kids.
No, I don't give a flying fuck shit bag about a movement of any kind. That's not my thing. I'm more about like me now. Hup, he, ho. Kids? No. It's fine. So
I want to have kids someday.
Yeah.
I think I do.
That's my problem with men now.
That they don't want to have kids?
I've had 2 gentlemen, lovely men, that I have spent a lot of time with. Their result end is I want to have kids someday. So,
You said that or they said that?
They said that.
And you didn't?
Yeah, and I said it in the beginning, but they ignored it until... Do you know how sad and like hurtful that is for a woman of my age?
I'm confused. I'm lost.
What Are you?
Yeah, what is? That they wanted to have kids but didn't?
To have a younger man say to a woman of my age that's plus 44, I want to have kids someday, but not now. They're basically saying, I don't want you at all. I like you, but you are not the person for me in my future. That's rough, dude.
Do you think that that's been the biggest challenge for you dating right now is finding someone that wants kids now?
Absolutely.
Do you think that you're ready to have kids with someone now?
No. If I had a fucking solid dude that was like, damn, I would have your children now. I'm 44. I won't lie about my age. I love my age. I am a beautiful adult older woman. It's hard to admit that as a woman. It is. Like, people don't understand that as a woman. I am 44.
I don't get that. We all age. We're all getting older every second. I don't understand the whole dichotomy.
We are psychological force field as women has only clocked ourselves for a certain time. So it's like till 45, if not 46, and then we're done.
That's the line.
We don't know that.
Do you think that's what it is?
We don't know that as women. We just don't know that. We don't know that at all. We just run our clock. And men don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Or what they want.
Yeah.
Do you think about that when you're going into these dates, that you want to make sure you guys have these?
No.
No, you don't. You don't think about the kids aspect?
No, I don't.
But what if he doesn't want kids?
I don't want that. I don't want to fucking force some dude into kids.
Yeah, but do you want to date some dude that doesn't want kids if you do?
No. I've basically like cut off kids as far as a thing in my life.
Why?
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 Because of dudes.
Yeah, but find a dude that wants kids.
That's tough.
Yeah, it might be tough in Humboldt. Have you thought about moving?
No.
You want to stay here?
My career is fucking legit.
Yeah, but you could move you're legit. Fuck. You're a good dog trainer.
Fuck you.
You could move that anywhere. How many good dog trainers are throughout the country?
My career is so fucking legit.
Yeah, but is a career worth sacrificing kids if you want them?
Yeah.
You would trade a career for children if you wanted kids.
I don't know. You're going to make me cry.
I'm not trying to make you cry. We're smoking cigars. You're supposed to be having a good time.
I know. But
I'm just trying to get real.
I'm telling you, I love getting real.
Then don't cry.
I'll cry. Don't will cry.
Don't cry.
Bitch, I'll cry.
It's not a challenge.
Bitch, I will cry.
It's not a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think about this sometimes because, okay, so I'm 26, but I think about my life.
A baby.
People say that, but time is all relative, and I'm gonna blink and then I'll be 40 or I'll be 50 or I'll be 60 and
it'll fly by. You don't have a baby?
Sometimes I want kids, but I don't know. I want to find a wife that I would want to have kids with. I want to find a partner.
Yeah.
But also, I am doing this, and I feel compelled to see where this goes.
So fun.
It wouldn't be fair to bring somebody into this.
I'm so glad to be here.
I'm
part
glad to have you
of
here.
Your situation.
I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad that we're doing this.
But
part of me wonders if I'm sacrificing life to do this sometimes.
You are.
I am. That's the reality.
Oh, if you're questioning that, you are. I will tell you that.
But I think that's the trade-off.
In case you're questioning that, yes.
But that's the trade-off. If I want to do this,
hey.
And the question is that worth it to me? And I don't know yet.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But this is the path that I'm on.
I don't know.
Part of me is afraid that I'm going to wake up and be 50 or 60 or 70 or 80. And this is what life will be.
People don't seem to want to sacrifice their careers and their other relationships over love anymore. What is that?
I don't think of this as a career, though.
No, stop.
Really. Stop. I think of this the only...
Stop.
No, let me say this. All right. I think of this as me trying to figure out who the fuck I am. And the person that I would end up with, hopefully, would only end up with me for having gone through this. I wouldn't have wanted to be with me prior to this podcast. I wouldn't have wanted to be with me 6 months ago.
I would love to be with you.
No, you wouldn't.
Through this. Yes, I would.
The person that I was prior to this podcast,
but
I don't even want to be with me now.
Why? No, that's your own self-judgment.
But that's
you're not judging. No.
But that's legitimate.
Nah. You're judging your own.
But I am becoming the person that is worth being with through doing this podcast. That's why I feel compelled to do this.
You do that.
I didn't like the person that I was. That's why I did this podcast in the first place, is I didn't like who I was.
So what if someone like me said, I like you?
You wouldn't be the right fit. Because I don't like me. If I don't like who I am and you like who I am, you're not the right person for me.
I like who you are.
I don't like who I am.
That's sad.
It is sad. But it's a progressive state, and I'm becoming more who I would like to be.
I totally disagree with you.
You don't think that life is an evolution and you're becoming a person you would want to be? Life is
about having someone that accepts you and loves you for who you are when you are who you are.
I don't believe
no matter what.
Life is about love. Love is about you accepting the person and challenging them to be better.
No.
Yeah. I would want...
I'm about to leave.
Wrapping the podcast up early. I want a partner that challenges me to... Well, it's a double-edged sword. He can't hear you. He's not on a microphone. You can't talk to him.
He knows.
You would want someone to accept you fully and not push you to be better. To accept you fully in this form, not want any more.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No. I would want someone to push me.
To be better. To be more. I think a relationship is two people amplifying their lives. Not two pieces of a puzzle, not two pieces fitting together, but
why are you such a piece of poop right
what?
now?
I'm challenging you to accept what love really is.
No, it's not what it really is.
What is love?
Love is something that is desirable for someone to want to.
Desire fades. Desire is momentary. It's a fleeting feeling. Love is something deeper. Love is a decision that you make day in and day out that you are going to be with this person.
I look at this person and I feel love.
Feelings fade.
I look at you and I feel like you're fucking amazing. And
Feelings fade.
And I love you.
Feelings fade. I might say something in 30 seconds that's going to piss you off.
Okay.
It's a decision. Love is a decision that you are going to be with this person.
Guess what? I'm still looking at you and feeling love for you.
That's just because the mullet is fucking sexy. I can't handle that.
No.
It's part of the costume.
That's fine.
I can't help that I'm blonde and fucking attractive. That's not my fault. It's the costume.
You are uncomfortable with the feeling of love that does not fade. My friend.
I'm not uncomfortable with that.
You are.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm uncomfortable with a lot of things. That's why I don't date. But I'm not uncomfortable with love.
You're uncomfortable with love. I love you. You're a great dude.
I love you too. I love Eric.
Do you?
Yeah. He's a great dude. The reason I brought him...
I'm not talking about Eric.
Sorry, Eric. I was trying to give you a moment.
Eric's good.
You just got shut down.
Me.
I love you too.
Do you?
I do love you.
How?
As if you called me up in the middle of the night and said, Nick, I need you. No questions. You don't get to ask what for. I need you right now. I would be there for you. That's my definition of love. Is it a romantic love? No, but I'm not someone you would want to be romantic. You think.
Why not?
Because you're attracted to me because
think you're sexy.
I'm a decent looking guy.
You're sexy.
You're
a good guy.
I'm not the guy that you think I am. I'm not the guy that you want to be with.
I don't care about the thing that you are, what you
See,
are,
women say
what
this
you
shit.
think you
This
are.
is why players get the run of the field is because women have this imagination.
All right, we need to regroup.
We're out of sake, so unless you're going to take a shot of vodka.
We're out?
We're out. We finished.
I'm going to take a shot.
Women, this is why.
No.
Let me say this.
You're being a pussy.
Let me say this.
No.
Players are one thing, but the reason why they get so much action is because women have
Please don't say it. Don't. Just don't. Please don't say it.
You don't even know what I was going to say.
No, don't. Just don't.
You don't know what I was going to say?
You're going to say something really shitty.
I wasn't going to say anything shitty.
Don't.
If I was a piece of shit, I could just...
No!
I could fucking burn a hole in this city.
You can't.
Because I'm not a piece of shit.
You won't.
That's why...
I could burn a hole in the city too.
You could.
I could burn 10,000 fucking holes in this city if I wanted to. But I like you.
Janna, you don't like me. You like me as a friend.
I do like you.
You do like me as a friend.
Yeah, no, I like you a lot.
You might be attracted to me. You don't want to date me.
So what's the point?
You don't want to date me.
Why not?
Because you don't. I am. This people don't seem to understand.
So why can't,
I've had this conversation.
Why can't you have sex
Let me
with
say
someone?
This.
No, this is why we're here. Everyone
to talk about sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relationships and sex. This is why we are here, right? Why can't I have sex with you and still like you or love you as a human being? Because you're beautiful and wonderful. And I've met you and gotten to know you for 2 years. And your eyebrows are beautiful. And so why can't I have sex with you and get to know you? Too much?
You can get to know me. But if you have sex with me, you're going to want more. And I'm not going to be able to fulfill that for you.
Why not?
Because I can't.
Why?
That's the stage that I'm at.
Why not?
Because the stage that I'm at.
Why not?
I can't give you what you want.
Why not?
That's the reality.
I want to know.
I feel like I'm having a conversation with every girl I've ever talked to right now.
No, it's
all
me.
Wrapped into
Janna.
one.
Why not?
What would you... Okay.
You're a good fucking dude. Why not?
Let me pose this. What would you want out of a relationship with me? Just sex? Just sex?
No.
Exactly. I could give you sex. I could give you great sex.
Mm.
And but that's all it would be.
Why?
And then in the morning, you're going to wake up.
Why not?
And you're going to feel alone.
No.
That's how I'm going to feel.
That's so gay.
That is gay.
It's
Might be a little
gay.
gay. Might be a little gay, but
Why
it's true.
not? What's wrong with you?
I've been asking myself that question for 26 years.
Expand yourself to another dimension and be fucking cool, dude.
I've been the cool dude.
Have sex with a beautiful woman.
I've had sex with beautiful women.
Have you?
I've had one night stands. I've had relationships. Here's the piece of shit that I am.
But
I've had sex with married women.
This is why we're here.
I've had sex with married women. I've had sex with married women with children. And you know what happens every morning when I wake up?
Not good.
I feel alone.
Yeah, because you didn't choose the right woman.
I don't know if the right woman is out there right now for me.
Yeah, it is.
Eric's mind is blown right now. He's getting to see a different side of me as well as the podcast right now.
Janna's
this is a good introduction.
Single. I am me.
All I could offer you is sex. That's all I could give you.
That sounds amazing.
It does. And it's going to leave you feeling
You're
empty.
Not even
no, let me say this. Let me say this. It's going to leave you feeling...
I'm just going to look at him.
Okay. Have sex with Eric. Eric's single.
Eric is like more stable than you are right now.
100%.
Mentally.
100%. Eric would be a great guy. If anybody's out there looking for someone stable
Eric's
and legitimate...
a fucking solid dude.
The reason I have Eric doing this is because he's a solid fucking dude.
You're unhinged, my friend.
Why do you think I'm doing a podcast?
Because you need to come home with me tonight.
that is not why. Surprisingly, that's not actually why I started a podcast.
But I have a DD.
Trina, you want nothing.
Trina.
You want who's Trina?
I don't know, but you call me Trina.
Thank you. Eric didn't hear that. I didn't say that. You're attracted to me sexually. You don't want me.
You're being...
You need to find... The person I envision you with is somebody stable who can fulfill you not only sexually, but also emotionally. You need to say that into the microphone then.
You're being a loser, Nicholas.
You know what I've realized? And this is gay, coming from a 26-year-old man.
He says that he doesn't want me to say this under the microphone, and he gave me a bottle of Tito's and a cigar.
I was waiting for you to pull a drink.
So...
Casual sex is good. It's great.
It's never casual for me. And that's the problem.
You're a lover.
I'm a lover. Why can't I love you?
Because I would hurt you, and I'm tired of hurting people.
I'm okay with that.
No, you wouldn't be.
I am.
You think that?
I've taken the hurt.
Yeah, not from me.
Mullet boy?
The mullet does damage. I don't think people are fully prepared for what that entails.
I think that you're kind of being a pussy.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want out of life.
Not being a pussy. Be cool, dude.
Cool is the facade for people that don't want to chase what they really want in life.
No.
That's what cool is.
I don't agree with that. We're all chasing the best thing that is for us, but we don't know what is the best thing. Good sex is amazing. Coming from someone who was in a relationship for so long, and it wasn't fun.
Good sex with somebody you give a shit about is the best thing.
Good sex for a woman is someone that you do actually have love for. So sorry, dudes. We have love for you when you fucking have sex with us. If you want me to be graphic, when you penetrate us.
Wow, that was graphic.
It's fucking graphic.
But is that all you want out of a relationship, is just great sex? That's all?
No, I want a man to be like, you're fucking beautiful. I love you. You're amazing.
That's such a low bar.
I want to take you.
Isn't love something more than that? Than just sex and doing acts of favor? Isn't love something intrinsic?
Basic. Do you want me to be basic? What is your basic? Let me ask you that.
What is my basic?
Yeah, give me that shit.
Basic, you have a cigar right there?
No, bitch, give me that.
This is my cigar.
No,
son,
bitch. Bitch, give me.
Yeah, I gave you the good cigar too. Mine, I cut it fucked up.
No, give me. No.
How many years then?
Fuck you.
I've been over here puffing on this.
He's trying to pretend like he's a man over here on this fucking podcast. Like a bitch-ass bitch.
I don't understand the question. What do you mean? What is your basic?
What is man's basic for a woman? I want to hear that.
Someone that's not going to fuck your friends?
You guys try to pretend like you're so fucking cool.
Is this me or is this men in general?
Men in general, not you. I don't have any angst against you. You're a real dude. I love you.
Love you too.
Your fucking costume is so rad. And this dude, yeah. He's got it down. But what is your guys' basic like regimen for a solid woman? I'm just like testing the waters.
I'm not a good guy to test the waters with because I don't.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know the dating scene.
No, you are.
Janna, I haven't gone on.
Stop it. What's your basics? Stop it.
I'm trying to think. The last time
basic. No one cares.
Basic what? Basic relationship? Basic love?
Woman. Bam.
Someone that when you come home, she's not going to fuck up more of your day. She's not going to fuck your friends. She's not going to create more chaos. She's someone that you come home to and you feel like this is home.
Okay. 2.
That's basic.
2.
That's the basic. You come home to her and you feel like life makes sense when you are with her. That's basic.
That's like sadly basic to beyond the point of amazing.
You asked for basic. That's basic.
I like it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's amazing. Go.
I just went. That was my go. That was my yo.
Okay, my yo. Go. Gimme.
I can't even enjoy a cigar. A guy can't even enjoy a cigar on his own podcast.
Are you serious? You fucking piece of crap.
I cut you a nice cigar. I lit it for you. Mine's falling apart over here. These $3 cigars are fucking coming in cheap, dude.
Damn.
How many years? I'll give you mine.
I have nothing.
You have a fucking full cigar.
You're being such a piece of poo-poo right now.
Ash that in your thing.
I'm snorting.
Fucking all right, falling apart. That was my cigar. Just fucking lost it. Such is life. Part of me wonders.
Yeah. Bring it.
If you want to get really existential.
Oh, I do. So much. Oh my God.
I wonder if, I've talked about this a few times, if robots are going to be our way out of this. If people are just going to pair up.
A motherfucking robot. Let's just not. No.
Would you fuck a robot?
No. Absolutely not.
I wonder if that's just a female thing.
No.
Female thing right now. What if it looked like, who's your celebrity crush?
Vibrator?
Crush.
Yes. Robot? No.
So you already fuck a robot.
Fuck you.
Do you use a vibrator?
Yeah.
You fuck a robot.
Yeah.
That's a robot.
That's not a robot.
That literally is a robot.
Fuck you.
What is a vibrator?
Your mom.
Jesus, am I back in middle school here? What are we doing?
Oh, we're in middle school.
You fuck a robot.
No.
That's what a vibrator is.
No, it's not.
Now imagine if it had the face of
face.
Tom Cruise, Henry Cavill.
Tom Cruise.
What's
is like
the name of that?
5'5".
The EDM guy that she was pulling up earlier.
Oh, Elderbrook.
Yeah, imagine you had a robot. Elderbrook.
Bring that bitch
Don't
up.
bring him up. Don't bring him
bring
up.
Him up.
I don't need to see him, Eric.
Bring him.
There's a girl that I'm thinking
so
of
hot.
who is a singer.
Bring her up. There he is. No,
that
the
dude
latest.
looks like every generic white dude.
No, he does
with
not.
a man bun that I've ever seen.
He's a UK fucking badass bitch.
And he's from the UK.
He's so badass. He's like 35.
We don't need to see him. People can't see him.
I can
look
see
up
him.
Elderbrook. We can see him. People listening can't see him.
What's your point?
You already fuck a robot. You already made my point.
I do not fuck a robot.
If you have a vibrator, you fuck a robot.
Yeah, because I have to.
Now imagine if it looked amazing.
I don't
and
look,
could connect
I don't
with you
look at it
emotionally.
I don't look at it.
And was
I
a
just
full
let
person.
it do its thing.
That's all it takes.
It's not all it takes.
You're gonna have a sex robot.
Do you want to be my robot?
No, I'm not a robot. I'm a person. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's so sad.
And I don't have a man bun. I'm not your type.
I don't like man buns.
Do you like mullets?
I hate man buns.
What about mullets?
Mullets I can get down with. We'll have to see.
I can keep the wig on.
So what's your point? He doesn't know.
I think my point is that I don't know if relationships come back in 2024 or 2025 or 2026.
Okay, we need to bring it back around. We really do. Like, we need to, like, bring this shit back down.
I've been on Twitter.
Stop.
I've been on X too much. That's my problem.
Stop.
And the commentary that I see.
Just stop. Men need to realize that women want men to be fucking men.
But all of the messaging from women is that they don't want that.
No.
That they want docile men.
I don't want docile men.
But that's
I don't.
The vocal portion of women do want that. Or at least claim that they want that. They
don't know what the fuck they want because men are so fucking confused and lame and shitty right now.
Why are men that way?
I don't know.
Do you think it's because that's what women are saying that they want?
Maybe.
There you go.
It's maybe because of their upbringing. It's maybe because of like society today and like the empowerment movement. But I want a man to open a door for me. I want a man to like say, I want to take you out tonight. I want to light up your world. I want to open a door for you. Like, I want to be a dude that is like a part of your world. And not just some dude that fucking fucks you. Period.
I think you need to go on
I love
dating apps
I
again.
love sex, but dating apps are horrible.
You were only on them for 3 days. Give them a week and then say they're horrible.
No. I did that twice.
Yeah, but that's only 6 days. That's not even a full week.
Dating apps are
6 days.
Absolutely horrible.
6 days.
Nicholas?
I think I was on Tinder for like a month or two at least.
And what was the gain for you?
I got to try out some pickup lines.
Shit.
That was interesting.
Shit. Here you go.
I don't want that one anymore. I got this one.
You take it.
Suck it. Put it in your ashtray.
You suck it.
This is now.
So basically, this guy. This is the thing with women. Women like me were forced to be alphas.
Because you're only dating beta men.
I'm not even dating beta men.
Yeah, but if you dated an alpha, you wouldn't have to be an alpha anymore.
It doesn't even matter if a man is alpha. Like, you feel it.
So then what's your point? Why do you feel like you have to be the alpha in a relationship?
Because I have a job. I have a career. I make money.
There are men that do that. Why do you feel like you have to be an alpha? If you're dating a guy that's in a stable career, has money.
In a marriage where I was an alpha. I did all those things and it still didn't work.
What is that? An alpha for you is just working a job?
No. An alpha for me is like being able to like sustain all the things that take care of my own realm. Like as a woman. For me, I don't have children, so it's my pets. It's me. It's my home.
So what would an alpha man look like for you? Someone that pays your bills, takes care of your dogs?
No.
What?
Right now, honestly, an alpha for me would mean like some man that would just like make me feel comfortable and like sweet, submissive, like a young lady, like a woman, like a sweet little girl, just to be able to like settle into my submissive realm as a lady.
Why do you feel like you haven't found that?
Because no man has filled that role.
Why?
Because they haven't.
But why?
I don't know why.
Do you think it's the men that you're attracted to?
Maybe. My ex didn't fill that. The dudes that I like tried to attract myself to didn't fill that. I felt safe with younger men, but when I found out that that wasn't safe, I realized that wasn't like the thing for me. So now I'm kind of like sitting into this realm of shit. Maybe older men are the thing for me.
Do you think that you ran towards younger men because you felt there was safety in the power dynamic where you had the power?
Yes. 100%. You fucking nailed it. 100%. 100%. And I don't care about age. My thing is I don't give a shit about age or anything like that. But a man needs to be a man to like fill a void for a woman. Especially someone like whether you have kids or not. I don't have kids. But I want a dude to be like a man. Fucking man. Make me feel safe, like a little woman, like a little lady. And like to say like, I'll take care of you. You're okay. Like you're safe. I got you. That's not something that most men can do. I want to be a little girl.
You want to be protected.
Yeah.
You want to have someone take care of you.
Yeah.
You can kind of shut your brain off in that way.
I want to be safe in my own little world, like outside of my alpha woman state. I have a career. I take care of people. I love people. I like conquer my world as a dog trainer and a woman and as alpha. I will want to like fucking conquer that shit and be like, I'm there for you. And
you've got a little piece of cigar right there. I'm watching out.
How about now? Yeah, you are. How about now?
Good.
Yeah. So For women, I think we want to feel safe as a beautiful little lady. And not as an alpha. We want to feel safe as a woman in a submissive role. Even though we don't want to admit it, we do. We love that shit. We want you to be the man so much.
I'm too young to comment on the gender roles, but
I don't think you are. You're not. That's bullshit.
I haven't been alive long enough.
That's what these other dudes have said. Not older, other dudes. You got your little man bun on.
I don't have a man bun. I have a mullet.
He knows.
It's a strong
We
distinction.
can't see him. You want to hide behind that shit, but
I don't want to hide behind anything. I don't want to overspeak my life experience.
When are you ready, though?
Ready for what?
Ready to be a man. Do you never want to do that?
I don't know what it means.
I want to know that shit. For you dudes.
What?
You younger dudes, when are you fucking ready to be a man?
What does that mean?
Be a fucking alpha. And
what does that mean? Fix shit, install lights,
no,
move water,
yes.
take care of your woman?
Oh my God.
But if that's the bar.
Oh, you hit it. So like to be ridiculous, I've had gallons of.
We know about your gallons of water. But if that's what it means to be a man, I can't speak on most men, but I think most men I think they could handle carrying a bottle of water inside, couldn't they?
But they can't.
Well,
they didn't.
Then we're fucked. Then mating in America is fucked, and people are gonna have to look elsewhere.
Get your fucking shit together.
I don't think it's just men.
No.
There's a lot of discourse that places the blame on men.
Women are fucked too. I'm not.
It's both.
I'm ready. I'm like ready for my role.
But are you?
Yeah.
Then why are you dating these young men that can't give you what you want?
I'm just trying.
just playing the field.
I'm checking the field.
Just
checking.
Scope out your options.
Yeah. But is it going my way?
Do you feel satisfied when you're with these young men knowing what they can and can't offer you? Do you feel like this is fulfilling for you?
Sex-wise, yeah.
But life is more than sex.
Life is way more than sex.
But sex is great.
Sex is amazing. And that's important. That wasn't important to me for a very long time. I let that go.
Did you have sex a lot with your husband?
No. It was a big issue. And it was a big conversation of conflict for us. And I didn't feel it with him. But you have to feel it with someone. And if that man can have sex with you and then pull a fucking jug of water out of your fucking goddamn carport into your home.
That's all you want.
That's hot, dude. That's it, dude. Women have such low standards now, like you said. Oh, it's bad.
It's interesting because...
It's bad, but it's good. Just be a fucking man. Pull your weight. Be a dude. Be fucking rad. Come home without being home and pick up a jug of water. Be like, do you need me to fucking sweep your fucking front lawn? Oh my God.
Your front lawn?
Fuck you.
I'm just trying to clarify.
Eric, don't.
I'm just trying to clarify what we're talking about here.
I've left the jug of water out in front of my yard, not on purpose, but it's been there.
But just to clarify, if I sweep your front lawn, I'm
I'm gonna fucking have some moments.
Now, is this a broom thing or is this?
Oh, it's broom thing.
Broom. Like, just take a quick broom over the lawn.
Like your feet or like...
just kind of like kick the leaves into a pile. I just want to make sure I have my facts straight.
Whatever tools you take to kick those leaves.
Done.
Done deal. It's so hot.
I would just get a push broom.
Yeah.
And just go over the lawn.
So hot.
Sunday morning.
So hot.
Not even mow it. Just broom it.
Just broom it.
Even if there's no leaves.
Eric knows, dude.
Get a little dustpan. Don't even put anything in it. Just fucking sweep the lawn.
Just bring that jug. Just bring it in. Oh my God. Like, I can't even tell you, gentlemen. Just be a man. Use your power, your muscle, your strength. Like, just do basic shit. And I don't need that. Like,
but you want that.
I do want that so bad. But I don't need it.
I don't think it's about needing. It's about wanting.
That's so complicated, right?
I don't think it's complicated at all.
I don't have expectations, but I do want that. Like, it's a test, like, for men to be, like, able to step up as a man and be a man. Their muscle. That's basic. Use your muscle. That's so basic. Your mind and your sexuality comes after your muscle.
I think that men have been neutered.
Does that make sense?
I think that men have been neutered.
And I think we've done that to them.
Yeah.
I want.
And it's not solely.
That's why I've asked you. That's why I've asked you for your expertise. How have we done that to you?
The problem is,
I want to know. I do.
I don't have the expertise because I'm not actively dating. So I don't know the world.
You should be.
But maybe men that should be just checking out.
Let's date for a month.
But maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem is that the men... I mean, I don't know if Eric's actively dating right now. He's not.
Eric is like, date her.
But maybe
let's...
Maybe that's the thing.
He's nodding.
Maybe that's the thing is that the men that should be active in the dating pool are checking out because they just don't see the value in it right now.
You guys are being a pussy.
I don't know if it's being a pussy.
No, okay. So I'm sorry. I'm being a bitch.
You're not being a bitch.
I am. I'm being a dick.
No, you're playing around.
No, I'm being a dick.
You're not being a dick.
Most men think I'm a dick.
I would tell you if you're being a dick, you're not being a dick.
They say I'm a dick.
Yeah, but maybe that's why you're not still with those men.
Yeah, no, because I'm so frustrated. Just be a fucking man, dude. Like, basic shit. Like muscle power. Lift a bottle of water and like fucking come in my house with that bottle of water. I was
going to say come in me. And I was going to say this is going to take a very different...
That's fine too, but you can do that. I'm fine with that, but...
You can do that, but we draw the line at the back door.
I don't care. I'm not into butt stuff, but...
But the door's creaking open.
The door's creaking, but I'm not into butt stuff. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, men, you have such a basic ability to be so fucking beautiful and amazing to women. And if that woman doesn't accept, like, that basic amazing shit with your muscle and your brawn and thank you and a little kiss on the forehead and you're so cute. You're so beautiful and I'll bring that bottle of water in for you. Like all that little stuff. Like you guys aren't trying. And the date stuff, like
what does a date look like for you? What are these guys taking you out?
Nothing. Fucking shit.
No dinner.
No, wine. I'm about to get that hopefully this weekend.
But you haven't all the guys that you've dated so far haven't taken.
No, not all. Like one guy, he talked to me today and he's a good guy. Like he's the only person I met on fucking Bumble. He was like a good dude.
But nobody's taking you out for a nice dinner.
No, like and that's wine. Honestly that's part of my issue. I'm dominant and like alpha. So if someone doesn't like push me to be submissive, I will just take over.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like I think you're saying you're dominant because the men that you're dating are not.
Yeah,
so there's a void that you're filling.
That was my ex, so that's how I'm trained. So this man that is older than me is like, I'm going to pick you up on Saturday at 6 p.m. I'm like, what do I do? Oh, shit. Fuck.
God, the bar is so low, and I don't know how to take that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that it's that low.
Men need to be alpha in a loving way. Like a beautiful, loving way. Can I hold the door open for you? And if a woman is like, no, maybe you need to question like who you're with and the woman that you're spending your time with. I'm not saying that women should be submissive. I think that we are prone to and loving a certain way of being. And I love that shit. I love the chivalry. I fucking love that shit. Fucking, can I hold the door open for you? Are you okay? Can I text you tonight? Like, are you okay? Should I call you tomorrow morning? Good morning. Is that all right? Like, that's amazing. I never had that. I had a really strong alpha dominant husband with narcissism from a very insecure like standpoint. So nothing against him. I don't want to be negative towards any man that I was with, but he was, 27 years, 28 years. Today would be 28 years with that man.
It's crazy that you guys
and
met
I'm
on
here
Halloween.
With you.
I know. Crazy,
Which
right?
is amazing. As a woman, that's amazing. I'm not trying to celebrate that as like, fuck him. I hate him. I love him still. I do. And the few men that I was with that it didn't last with, I loved all of them. Still do. Like, I'm a lover. But
I think it's a dangerous time to be a lover in this world.
it is. I don't like the fucking word empath. That really bugs the shit out of me. I don't want to be an empath. That sounds pathetic. Empath? No, I'm a lover. If someone can't handle the lover, then they can shove off. So that's okay with me. And I lived that shit for 27 years. So I would love to find someone that can like match that power. Test me, love me, be sarcastic. Women love men that are funny as shit. They can make you laugh your ass off and make you feel a little bit vulnerable and stupid, but at the same time be like, you're beautiful. And men don't know, I think, how to handle women anymore. Women want to be submissive, but they also want you to know that they're tough and they're powerful.
I think that's the challenging part for a guy dating today is that women are going to challenge you more than they might have in the past, but it's almost a litmus test to see if you're going to rise to the occasion or not.
Yeah, and if you don't rise to the occasion, then
they're just going to body you.
What the fuck are we doing? And I've done that. I did the younger man thing twice. What
was the age of the second guy? 25 and what? 26?
No.
27?
No. The same.
25, two 25-year-olds.
Yeah. And I did not. And they're beautiful and loving and they're fucking.
I'm thinking about it now. I think I've only been, I don't know.
Stop. Just go. I've gone. You go.
Go what?
You go.
I was just say I think I've
You haven't fucking had sex with someone or like been intimate with someone for how long?
What do you mean? Been like, what's my...
For how long now?
Oh, no. It's not long.
Okay, so bring it.
I'm not going to talk about my sex life.
You can. I have.
I was going to say, I don't know if... I think I've only been with older women.
You can talk about it without being
Eric's
disrespectul.
Yes, like he knows,
Eric's
but he
like,
doesn't.
This bitch is fucking lame. Bring it.
It's been maybe...
What, a week?
A guy talking about having sex with a bunch of women.
You don't have to. You can be.
Not that I don't want to make it seem like I'm out here just fucking cleaning up.
Nicholas,
I'm not.
Be eloquent. You're not cleaning up, and neither am I. Bring it.
I feel like
this is why we're here. Do we want to make a mini series out of this or not?
We're gonna.
All right, we are gonna.
I was talking to Eric that I wanted to start a dating show
it
and have like a dating. This
is me and you, so let's do this now. Go. What was your last experience? I will.
Not long ago.
How long?
But here's the thing.
No.
My experience with the intention of.
I'm gonna bring him into the same. He's being a pussy. Yeah, he said yeah.
Eric's on my side.
Yeah, no, he's not on your side.
He's gotta be.
No, he's not.
My whole thing is relationships, and I haven't had a serious relationship in a minute.
A minute or
a minute?
How long? That's a
long-term serious relationship. It's probably been a couple of years.
Yeah, just say it without being disrespectful. You realize I haven't disrespected any man that I've
you haven't just
seen. No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
You haven't been.
I love all the dudes that I've seen. Not all. The dudes. So bring about a woman that you've been with, or dude, if you're gay. I don't care. Without bringing up them, bring it up.
What do you want to hear? What are you getting at?
The good, the bad. What was the best thing about it? What was the best thing about like your last like thing? Because I don't even want to call it a relationship.
My recent things have only been one night stands, maybe multiple one night stands. That's it. That's all I have time for.
Why?
I don't think that people understand. And I didn't when I started, the amount of time that goes into a podcast.
Stop.
No, but really.
That's a fucking facade.
No, but really.
That's
if we do this, if you and I sit here and it's 7:44. If we do 4 hours, that's me sitting here for 4 hours.
Guess
that's
what?
Another 4 hours of editing the audio. That's another multiple of hours clipping it.
I'm not going to fall for that shit.
It's not a play.
No, I'm not.
If I was trying to sell you on some shit, I would have a...
I don't need you to sell me, but I want to know about the woman, like how you felt in this situation. Not how
I feel the same way that I feel
failed them.
I feel the same that I feel with any of my vices. It's great in the moment. I enjoy it. And then I wake up the next day and I feel empty. And for some of them, I've been in one night stands that I haven't been proud of because maybe they've been married or there have been other circumstances. And it causes self-reflection. Yeah. And for a guy that is introverted and a guy that already spends too much time in his head, I'm a Scorpio.
Fuck.
What is that?
I'm fucking Scorpio. A lot.
Girls love that shit.
No,
Girls,
they don't.
Hear that.
No, I do not like the Scorpio thing. However,
not Scorpios, but the signs.
Oh, I'm into the signs.
Every girl is.
No, they're not.
Oh, they are.
No,
they are. They are. It's universal.
No. Not every woman knows about that.
I haven't found one that's not.
Yeah, well, humble bitches are.
Yeah,
they're fucking hardcore into it.
But that's the thing. I'm 26. I'm at a stage where
just state what you do and what you're into, and that's that. But if you don't, that's the thing with the dudes that I've been with. The only two dudes that I said, just be honest and don't ghost me.
Well, that's the thing. I'm always honest with.
And they fucking ghosted me.
Well, get a better radar. Date some better dudes.
Have you ghosted bitches?
No, I haven't ghosted
women. Have you?
Oh, I did. I ghosted.
I
ghosted one girl.
Yeah.
Early years ago, I ghosted one girl because it was a one night stand. It just got too chaotic.
I guess I don't do one night stands. I've had a few people and I've ended up being very closely connected to them. So for me, I'm
Is that code for intimate or?
Yeah.
Okay.
closely intimate. Yeah, intimate.
Kind of layering it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really go into things like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've said that to them.
Nobody does.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think that
I was with someone for 27
That's such a long time.
years.
That's such a long time.
Since I was a child. So
how old were you when you guys got married?
16 when we met, 21 when we married.
Do you think that flavors your interactions with men? Now a relationship over that duration?
Flavors or de-flavors?
Just has an influence.
It has a huge influence. I was very dedicated, and I'm really like, I don't want to say proud of that, but that's what you should do as a woman when you're married and when you're in a dedicated relationship. Is you don't look at other men. You don't flirt with men. You don't engage with men. So me being flirtatious and looking even like you, like that would have embarrassed me to even look at you in the eye for longer than 2 seconds. Like I've had to learn.
You've looked at me in the eye in the first podcast.
Stop. Not like this.
We made eye contact.
Not like this. But like that's been hard for me. Because I've been like really like very profoundly into being committed to my man, no matter what. That's rare. And I'm really glad that my man did that to me too. As far as I know, we didn't cheat on each other. So we're both in our 40s, like mid 40s, like moving on, like learning how to flirt. And like acting like almost like children. I don't know what his experience is like, but mine is like amazing and weird and fucking strange. And I'm really stoked to be like in my position, you know, as a woman without anybody around me. But it's hard. Most women don't get divorced because they don't know how to take care of themselves. They can't financially. So when a woman sticks with a man, especially with children, and they're scared, it's because they can't. You know, and I'm not speaking for other women, but I know that for sure because I don't have kids. But it was extremely horrifically scary for me to like move on in my life without a man. I have all the same bills, if not more, without him. You know, I bought myself out of a relationship with like 10 times the amount of debt that I had before. There's no grievance. There's no, oh, poor you poor woman. There's like, fuck you. You try to deal with me and your life without me. Good luck. That's how women are faced with divorce and life, you know. So we have to be strong as fuck. We have to be hardcore. So when men come at us with, you want to date, you want to be cute, and you want to be like a woman and adorable and all that, like we want that so much. I want to just be like a submissive, beautiful, like loving, cute, adorable woman, but I have to hold up my household. I want to pay my mortgage. I want to take care of my pets. I don't even have kids. So women with kids, I can't even imagine the challenge that they like uphold with kids. Because I'm like, I'm going to take care of my home with my dogs and my cats and my horse and my chickens and my fucking cats and all that and deal without you and deal. That's not easy to do. Like I have a really good fucking career. And I can't even imagine most women being able to actually like do that without a good career. They can't. So I would probably say like safely, I don't even want to say, but at least 50% of women stay in marriages and relationships with men because of finances. I did it for 10 plus years because I was afraid.
Well, and I think there are a lot of men that stay in those relationships because they don't want to split their finances as well. I think sometimes marriage is a prison for people.
Yeah, well,
they just can't see a way out of.
Well, that bitch gave me 50% of his CalPERS. Rightfully so, because I stood by his side for 28 years, and I deserve that shit. I just got the letter from CalPERS, like retirement, that I was getting. Like, it's not even that much money, but for a woman, you're like, fuck, thank God.
What is it?
CalPERS is
how much?
99 grand.
Damn.
It's not that much though. I mean, he got an inheritance from his family for like $400,000. His parents got like $2 million, excuse me. $100,000 doesn't get you that far in the world nowadays. For me, I'm like, thank God. It can pay my mortgage for the next like 5, 6, 7 years, you know? That's where I'm at, you know? I'm not like ready to party, have a good time. I mean,
Go on a yacht.
I want to.
In the south of France.
Yeah, and like other women are like, you should date an older guy and like this and that. Like the older guy that I'm going to have a date with this week, and I'm stoked about meeting him. But they're like, oh, thank God you're going to meet an older guy. I'm like, I don't want a man for their money.
How old is this guy?
I'm 49.
For the date coming up, 49?
Yeah, which is rare. Like
20, Eric's 50.
25, 32.
You've been bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying
things out, playing the field, just seeing what sticks.
And they're coming my way. I'm not reaching out to them.
Well, here's the reality. The dating world is easier for women.
Is it?
It just is. Yeah, because you guys are the filter. Guys have to be filtered. You know, guys
Do you though?
Oh yeah. I think that's a safe assumption. Is guys?
Are you looking at him?
Well, because I think Eric.
Do you?
I think Eric agrees with that. Is that guys are approaching women, and women are the filter to decide who they want to actually date. Guys don't have a ton of women throwing themselves at them. I bet that if you on the apps, I bet you probably had a ton of matches, and it was you deciding which guy to go with.
I had like 300 matches, and like at 3, I was interested in.
See, but guys have maybe 2 or 3 matches. Like it's a very one-sided dating pool.
That sounds the same.
I had a girl match that I initiated the like first. I matched with girls who loved me, but I've never, on 4 years in Tinder, had one girl who I like me.
See, so Eric.
Wow.
For people that probably can't hear him, he's had this.
Shocking.
He agreed with that. It's a very one-sided.
That's actually scary and shocking.
But that's the dating world.
No, that's not the dating world. Based on my.
But you're a girl. So from the guy's perspective, that is the dating world.
I'm from 1996.
But that doesn't mean anything.
When were you born?
I was born in 97.
Okay. So I had this guy who's like way younger than me. He's like, I kept asking him, like, what's your deal? Like, why do you keep like brushing me off? Like, I want to see you. I like you. You know, I know this isn't like serious, but you're cool. And I think you have a good spirit and other things. But he's like, I guess I'm just afraid of rejection.
This was you pursuing him initially, or he pursued you initially?
I've pursued pretty much everyone.
Is this like the same, hey, let's go on a hike thing, or is this you bluntly pursuing?
Fuck you.
I'm just trying to clarify here.
Because you didn't even take me up on the hike.
I thought it was a fucking hike.
You're an asshole. Fucking dumbass. He'll tell you now from now on.
Eric would agree with me. If some girl hit you up and said, hey, do you want to go on a hike?
If an older woman tells you, I want to go on a hike, Eric, please be honest. Be honest.
I thought there's a likely chance that she likes me. Just asking.
Okay, dumb.
Okay, Eric didn't agree with me on that, but
thank you.
But our only
stop. I like you. You're
but our only so interaction
cute.
has been on the podcast.
No, I don't care. You're cute. You're very mature for your age. I don't care about age. Me, I don't. But my delineator is men that want children. So the first guy that I saw, he was like, I want kids someday. He's Mexican, Catholic, done. That was the guy that I talked about.
Is your ex Mexican?
Spanish.
Okay.
He's white.
Close enough.
He's white as fuck. It doesn't matter.
Spanish, Hispanic.
It doesn't matter. He smoked too much pot. We couldn't have kids. It's fine. So.
How much pot are we talking about?
A lot.
Like what?
A lot.
Daily?
I like pot.
How much pot are we talking about?
Pot's amazing.
Daily?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a little something next time.
Yeah. We should smoke now.
I don't have
That's so stupid.
Man, I had cigars. Jesus Christ. Guy can't catch a break out here.
Yeah, you can't. No, you're not going to catch a break
Round
with
2.
me.
Round 5.
Oh, 5. We should make this a monthly thing.
We'll do it. We'll do another.
I think we should.
We'll do another.
It's really important.
I'm wearing the wig again.
For the people.
Obviously.
I will make.
Paid money for this. I'm fucking wearing it again.
So, me and him, bad, right? 27 years.
Crazy.
Like today would have been 28 since we met. I love him, but I don't anymore. Like when you like leave someone, you're done. Like,
but it's hard because you still, think about the person as they were. No, not hard at all. You don't think about them at all.
I think I'm like blind to it and just dead to it. So
you just hit the wall of there's no going back.
I hit the wall a while ago. So like the dudes like sooner like hurt more than him.
Really?
Yeah, way more. So like the Mexican dude, like he was there like for me, like through the hard times, like last winter, through the spring and all that. Like I chose dudes like specifically. It wasn't like I went on dating apps to choose them. Like I chose them because I wanted to feel safe and secure. Like I know you, so I'm going to pursue you. So me and him like hung out and we had a good time, and I took him on vacations. We had a good time. Our dogs got along. We like met spontaneously, like on walks and had fun. And then there was this other guy who everyone knows. I won't mention his name, but we spent Christmas and New Year's together last year before he was leaving. I had a crush on him for like 3 or 4 years, but of course, when you're married, you're never going to like pursue that. He even said, he's like, I never would have known that you had a crush on me. I was like, because I was married. That's not appropriate. I'm not a cheater. I don't do that. That if I'm with someone, I'm with someone. I will never look sideways at anybody else ever. Even if I'm dating someone, it's just not my jam. Like I'm monogamous, period. So we hung out and had fun and like filled a void like for fun and, companionship through Christmas and New Year's last year. And then he left and that was rough for me. Like I'm a lover. So I've learned like if I'm going to like have a companionship situation with someone, it's going to hurt me if they leave. So I need to be careful because my heart is really like tender. So, after that, I met this other guy on Tinder, not Tinder, excuse me, Bumble. Because I refused to do Tinder. And he was the only one out of like 500 people. And he was great. He courted me. He was loving. He was kind. He was
even
sweet.
You saying that 500 people shows how lopsided the pool is. 500.
It was like swipe.
Guys aren't getting 500 matches. That's just not a thing. Guys are getting 10
Yeah,
matches.
and I also like, there was a couple dudes that I was like, and excuse me. So I would send their like profile or their like picture to someone that I knew in their town. Because I know a lot of people. And they were like, oh, fuck, no. Like some guy, I almost wrote it down so I could read it to you. But it was like my friend, one of my best friends, like husband-in-law. I was like, oh shit, that guy's a fucking psycho. And he was literally like my one. I'm like, I chose the one psycho out of 500 people. So I just wrote off dating apps. Like they're not my thing. So the recent guy, like I met through friends, but he's still too young. And he's like super damaged and like really fucking emotionally fucked up. And then this guy that I'm going to see this weekend, though, he's older than me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to like grit my teeth and like deal with it and like go on a date and have fun. And hopefully it'll end out well. Like, but holy shit. I mean, what's your take? I want to know.
On your dating life?
I'm spilling all the tea. So the tea is flying everywhere. You're just not going out at all.
No, I'm working or doing podcasts.
Fuck that. Nothing. You're not working.
I'll have a random, I'll go to Vegas for a weekend.
Did chicks like reach out to you?
Like DM me? DM me or reach out through...
Come on.
What do you mean?
The DMs are creepy.
So what do you mean reach out?
Anyway.
No, guys don't get... No,
you guys don't get that?
Guys don't get that. Guys...
I DM'd you. You were like,
no, you text me.
You were like, bitch, I don't care.
No, you text me because
like,
we're friends.
Crazy.
You text me because you have my number. But no, guys don't get that.
Where is homeboy?
He's taking a minute.
So why'd you ignore me?
I thought you wanted to go on a hike and I had a podcast to record. And the podcast, I mean, I get so much shit from my family even, let alone my friends, but my family is...
I mean, a hike means like a hike.
For me, I have friends that hit me out for hikes and it's like, oh, let's go on a hike.
That's a boy.
Like, no, I have girls hit me up for hikes.
Yeah, but are they like weird?
No, they're good friends.
I'm not a good friend.
I would consider you a good friend. I would consider you a friend.
All right, so the next time I ask you on a hike.
Now I'm going to know.
Oh, no.
Janna's trying to fuck in the woods.
No.
Jesus.
I do like nature sex, but...
It's like shower sex.
I do. It's so much better.
Shower sex can be good.
No.
I've had shower sex.
Are you serious?
Yeah, shower sex can be
No.
good. People shit on shower sex because it's...
Hey. Nature sex is like a 10 times million.
I don't know if I trust you because you like sex on the beach, which is...
You don't trust me?
I don't know. Your judgment's a little...
What? Are you serious? What do you mean? I want you to explain. Explain. Do it.
Relationships.
You don't trust me?
Part of me feels that
beach sex doesn't equate to nature sex. You're kind of being...
You're in nature.
A fagtron right now.
Whoa. You've elevated from
That's an 80s term. I'm sorry for people that I
Nobody's
can't.
going to take offense. Yeah.
Okay.
Say that. I don't know.
So you won't go like fuck me on the beach?
I don't know about the beach. Maybe you put like a really big beach towel down.
Like Guthrie?
Like really big. Guthrie?
He's talking about not doing sex on the beach with me.
Janna wants to fuck me on the beach, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
He's nodding like, what in the fuck?
That sounds like
He's like, what?
Eric is taking Janna's side.
Yeah, he should be. He's like, what?
Part of me feels that
Nicholas.
26.
Wow. Oh my God.
Part of me thinks that there's just got to be more to life than just sex. Oh my God,
are you serious?
I don't know. Maybe that is gay, but...
Holy shit, dude. 26 and you're seriously thinking that?
Listen.
My faith in humanity is fading quickly right now.
I'm not a good metric for guys.
You can't have sex on the beach and think it's amazing?
No, you could. You could.
I'm so glad he's here.
Eric's a good litmus.
Yeah, he is like he's your compass.
he's my true north.
Fucking life compass right now. He's going to be like, bro, you're dumb.
Yeah, he's gonna talk to me after this.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "You're fucking stupid."
We gotta have a conversation.
Yeah, you're
Thanks,
you're
Eric.
Seriously stupid, bro.
Taking that out of your paycheck for this episode.
What kind of drugs is he on right now? If
Not
you're
enough.
a nun, wow. Okay,
We'll get some shrooms or something for the next one. We'll do.
well, I have shrooms.
On you?
You have to come to my house, though.
Ooh,
yeah,
she's
no.
trying to fuck me again, Eric.
Yeah, I am.
I have not had sex on shrooms. Shrooms, Eric and I, God, this is just a throwback to Eric's episode. I've only done shrooms with other people one time.
Well, don't do shrooms with other people. Just come to my house.
But you're other people.
Yeah, I'm great people.
You're just going to lock me in a room by myself?
No, with me.
That's other people.
Yeah. It's not on your podcast. You kind of
I don't know. Dating.
You kind of made a pussy with that guy behind you.
Johnny Cash.
Turn around. Just turn around.
You haven't seen my phone.
No.
My screensaver. Listen.
Turn around.
This is important. This is important.
Turn around.
On my screensaver.
No, look.
Janna, you gotta let me get this.
No,
out.
I don't. I need you to look at yourself.
You're not gonna be able to fix that, Eric. Thank you.
Turn around. Just look at the person behind you looking at you.
It's on a clip.
Can you look? Thank you.
Is the camera cut to me right now or Janna?
He's really...
That's what it was.
He's really disappointed in you right now.
On my screensaver is a picture of Joaquin Phoenix as Johnny Cash for the movie Walk the Line. And it's a promo picture of him. I don't know my phone. Him with this girl who's a waitress and she's got her leg up on the table. You guys don't care. I'm just out here fucking monologuing to myself.
Me and him are just on point. Like, yeah, okay.
Eric's a good dude. Eric's a good.
Oh, I like Eric. He's the man.
Have him take you out on a date.
No, you're gonna take me out on a date.
She's not.
God damn it.
Drive my Challenger home.
Janna, you don't want to date me.
Why not?
You think you do. You don't.
Why not?
You don't.
Tell me why.
Because I know me.
I want to know.
Than you
I
know
want
me.
to know why. I want to know why.
This mullet is just a facade.
No, I don't give a fuck.
My hair's not this color.
No, the mullet is like that's my age. I want to know why you dudes. No, shut your mouth.
I'm being
zip it.
This is my first time being
shut
on my
it.
own podcast.
Why do you guys in your 20s think that you are not dateable? What the fuck is your problem?
I'm not dateable.
You didn't even let me finish.
Are you going to finish?
I'm done.
So you did finish.
Yeah.
I always get there. I didn't say I'm not dateable. I think there's a choice between not dating versus
why are you not
dateable.
take home available?
Listen, if you took me home, you would lose your mind and you would catch feelings and then I would hurt you and it would be the end of our friendship.
How would I lose my mind?
You would lose. Just
how so?
Speaking from experience,
I want to know.
You wouldn't. It would ruin our friendship.
No, how so?
You wouldn't be able to. You would not be able to. This isn't me being cocky.
I don't need friends. I don't need friends.
But I like having you as a friend.
No, I don't need friends. But tell me how I would lose you as
you're a lover.
friend.
You're a lover.
Because you would fuck me and leave me. We're talking. We're talking hardcore dating shit right now.
I wouldn't be able to give you what you wanted, and it would inevitably leave you.
What do I want?
Something serious, something committed.
No,
something
I want
real.
you to tell me what I want.
That is what you want.
What?
You would want something real.
I want you to tell me what I want.
I just did.
No.
I'm not taking a shot of that. Don't pour me a shot. I'm drinking this. And we got to wrap this bitch up. We've been going for 4 hours.
Don't be a pussy.
Hours. Those are both you. I'll take a shot of this.
Are you going somewhere tonight?
I got to go to bed. I'm going to bed.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I get up at 4:30 for work.
Oh, I'm bothering you right now.
This is what they do. This is what women.
Wow.
Women. Now I'm taking a fucking another shot. God.
Wow.
I don't think that you actually. I don't think you want to be real?
You're kind of ruining it, dude.
I don't think that you know what you want quite yet.
No.
I think that you're still.
I absolutely don't.
I think
you don't know.
I do know what I want.
No, you don't.
I think this is what scares people.
No.
Let me get this out.
Yeah.
I do know what I want.
No, you don't.
And people
absolutely do not know what you want at all.
My sentence.
You're being a total pussy. Go.
I think that when a man knows what he wants.
No. Say what you say.
Just saying it.
Say what you want.
What
do you want? Don't talk about what a man wants. So what do you want?
I want a...
You.
Me.
You.
Can I finish?
You. Finish. Don't talk about other people.
Jesus.
No, you.
I want a serious relationship. You know, I want a marriage. I want kids. I want something that I will not allow myself to have at this stage in my life. And so rather than play around and hurt people around me and inevitably bring pain to myself because I feel for the pain that I bring other people, I've chosen to remove myself from that because I don't like hurting people. I don't want to hurt. My intention is never to hurt somebody else. And that's what I will do at this stage in my life.
How old are you?
26.
And you eventually want a marriage and children.
Yeah.
When do you think that's going to happen?
I don't know, but I know it's not. I know that at this stage right now, all I will do is bring pain to people. And that's not me speculating. That's not me hypothesizing about my current state in life. That's based on track record.
That's making excuses.
Maybe. But I've also been in flings, and the people on the other side of that have ended up hurt. Yeah, but why do you think I don't?
I'm glad that you care.
Do you think that I could be in a relationship if I wanted to?
Do you think that I don't have a bunch of hurt and pain because I'm 44 and never had children with a man that I loved for 27 years? And it never happened for me? I've always wanted to be a mother and wanted a man that cared about me and loved me and fucking gave a shit about me and didn't. But no, here I am. You look like fucking George Michael, you motherfucker.
From Wham? That's the pull up George Michael. This is how we're wrapping
You do.
But
you
see,
fucking asshole.
Here's the question I'll leave you with.
So no
let me ask this. Let me ask this.
Come home with me.
Would you have rather your husband recognize the state he was in 28 years ago?
No.
You're happy with the way things turned out?
I'm good.
Really?
I'm good. Wham. Fucking asshole.
Look at that. That dude's a fucking stud.
I'm
Dude.
gonna say
Isn't
you're
he
fucking gay?
Is George Michael gay?
He's gay.
Wow. I take high offense to that.
I love Eric.
I didn't remember that until I saw them. George Michael during Wham's 1985
and now I have to
World
leave.
Tour.
Oh, this is so sad.
George Michael and Andrew Ridley were watching football. What is this? His life story? George Michael and Andrew Ridgely were watching football together at Michael's parents' home one afternoon in 1984 when inspiration struck. The 21-year-old songwriter behind Wham's fun-filled pop delights bolted upstairs to the keyboard he kept in his childhood bedroom and came back down with Last Christmas.
Play some music.
Listening to his best friend's tale of holiday heartbreak,
You're playing
the laddish Ridgely
shit.
Ridgely
Breaking down
experienced a moment of wonder. This thing's going off the rails.
You look like him.
Is he really gay?
I think he is.
Yes.
Supposedly he's gay. Google it. Google if George Michael's gay.
Do you want me to leave now?
Guys, gotta look. We gotta get out of here. Eric's got shit to do. Eric is dating. Eric's actively trying to date.
You're being gay right now.
And you're fucking up his night off.
Eric.
He might get laid tonight. Halloween. He's got a referee outfit. He might call some plays. Michael came out as gay in 1998, son of a bitch, and was an active LGBT rights campaigner and HIV/AIDS charity fundraiser. Fuck you. I look like George Michael.
That's not.
I'm the straight version of George Michael.
You fucked it up, dude.
God damn it.
You majorly fucked it up.
That dude, I bet you that guy got so much pussy back in the 80s, he turned gay.
Videos, not that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Sad face.
Ew. Disgusting. AIDS things?
And now we're back to Elderbrook. Bring up a hot chick or so. Pull up Jessica Alba, 1998.
I see.
I don't know why I said 1998. I was thinking of George Michael. Just pull up Jessica Alba so we can get the fuck out of here. Look at her, dude. She aged like fine wine.
Ew, are you serious? You
she's
like
hot.
her?
43 years old. She's
you're
hot,
disgusting.
Dude.
Gross.
There's a girl, a singer, and I can picture her in my mind, and I can't think of her name.
Jessica Alba
Simpson?
is like
Not Simpson.
She's like white bread, like
Jessica Alba,
but like brown bread.
You like Mexicans? What are you doing? Is she
No, that's not brown.
Is she Albanian? What is she? What is Jessica Alba? Google it.
She's
Google
so,
it. I don't
look at
wanna
her
hear her
face right now.
Yeah, that was a bad picture.
It's a
What are you trying to
shitty
do?
face. I don't know. He's fucking it up. I feel like this is a stain.
No, you ruined it with the whole George Michael being gay.
Fuck you. You ruined it. We gotta go.
She's Mexican. You like Mexicans. You need to support
This was
Jessica
you.
Alba.
This was all
Brown
you.
power. That's what I thought. Check yourself. It's 2024.
This was all
You
you.
need to support brown people. Mexican American. She's hot for Mexico. She's hot.
I'm brown. We're all
She was
brown.
born. When were you born?
At your mom's house.
87. Don't encourage her, Eric. You were born in 87?
Totally.
I don't give a fuck. I'm over it. Jessica Alba was born in 1981.
This is so.
Pull up. This is what we're on.
Wow. I'm
Pull
so.
up J-Lo. Pull up J-Lo. How old is J-Lo? She's got to be in her 50s.
I bought like a $80 bottle of fucking
Stunning.
sake with this bitch ass bitch.
It was a good bottle of sake. This was fun.
Was it?
I had fun. And you got a little weird bringing up gay singers from
Yeah,
the 80s.
but you're not being
Fucking weird.
sexy and cool.
Venezuelan.
No, this is the wrong Jessica. This is not.
No.
That's Jessica Lopez?
Wait, aren't I looking for Jennifer Lopez?
Yes. Jessica Lopez. Who the fuck
My
is that?
God, dude.
USMC vet, 25. Pull her up next. Go back. Jessica Lopez, 21 _ on Instagram. Click that. 54,000 followers. Now we're just bringing up random people.
Yeah.
No, go to J-Lo.
Random
Go back.
Mexican chicks.
Jennifer Lopez.
That's not me.
I think she was born in early 80s, late 70s maybe. She's going to be like 54 now. 55. Damn. 69. Damn. Ah, she's with Harris. You're moving the camera.
Yeah, you're being a dick. You're blowing it.
Do you have the camera on me or do you have it on her?
It's on you right now.
Good.
You're gonna have
Should be.
You're gonna have to adjust it.
You're
'cause
being a
she's
fucking dick.
bumping it.
Asshole.
J-Lo.
Why are you being cool?
I'm always being cool.
No, you're not.
She just broke up with Ben Affleck, I think.
No, I broke up with you. Shut up.
We did 4 hours. 4.5 hours.
So? What's your point?
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
And go do things.
I gotta go to bed. Eric's gotta go. Eric is a 26-year-old trapped in a 50-year-old's body.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
deep.
God, dude.
That's like good analysis, bro. That's a deep cut. That's on the next episode.
Eric's playing the field. Eric's out here dating actively.
Mhm.
Trying to? Eric?
Yes.
Trying to,
That's
yes.
what I wanted to clarify before. I'm trying.
One day I'll be there. I hope. I hope to be there someday. Maybe I'll get with J-Lo.
No, you won't.
I could.
Mm.
Nah, she supports Harris though. That's a
You're
little-
definitely not.
I don't
gonna
think our
get
vibes are
J-Lo.
quite there.
Dumbass.
You're
Janna.
supposed to gas me up.
No.
God damn it, Jenna. I do like the Harley Quinn. You pulled it off very well.
Yeah,
The
fuck
outfit
you.
looks great.
You're an asshole.
Are we wrapping this up? You got your you're ready to go, right? I don't know what you're reaching for.
I'm not, but you are. What?
Eric's ready to get the fuck out of here.
What's your point?
Do you ever plug anything? Do you want to plug the dog stuff, or is this just a you episode? What are you looking for? What are you looking for your mushrooms? Back at your house. Didn't bring them, rookie. I brought the cigars.
Do you want to come to my house?
You're stupid.
Me?
What, Eric? Pull the mic. Janna,
What?
you've been on here 4 times already. Sit in front of the mic.
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ. I'm saying now.
What do you want?
Let's fucking wrap this bitch up. We're doing this again. I think we should do this like once a month.
I think we should.
I think it'd be fun to get in here, talk about I'm interested to hear how your date is. It tomorrow with this older dude? Or what?
Saturday. Older dude.
Did you put out on the first date?
No. Fuck that.
What if he was really charming?
Oh, fuck. That's like,
every girl that I've met that they don't put out on the first date does for the right guy.
It's like,
that's just like status quo.
Are you trying to fucking ask me? You look like God.
Don't say George Michael.
You do. You look like fucking Jackson.
Pull up Joe Dirt one last time. This is what we're gonna end on.
I'm gonna burp.
David Spade.
I bought you a fucking $50 bottle of sake, you bitch.
If you want me to put out, I'm worth at least $150.
I like need you to.
$150. $150.
You're
bottle.
Such a bitch.
I'm expensive.
You're a bitch.
I don't put out on a first date.
You're such a bitch.
I'm expensive.
You are.
You gotta pay the price.
Fuck you.
Shit.
I'm not coming back.
You're not getting in my pants for cheap.
I am not.
Look at that. I should have done this. I should have done the sideburns.
No.
I didn't realize that was the look that I was hitting, but it fits.
Should be coming back.
Fucking.
Good luck, son.
Rock. What does his shirt say? Rock and roll.
Why are you such a piece of crap?
That was such a. They don't make movies like that anymore.
You don't like to have sex in your studio and all that?
I've got a bed behind the curtain.
What's your problem?
Eric likes to watch those, so we'd have to do it on camera.
He needs to leave. Why are you gonna be?
Sorry, Eric. This is a good litmus test to make sure that you actually want to do this, though, because sometimes it gets like this.
It does? Are you like a whore?
You're a part of it now.
He's a whore.
You're a part of it now.
I don't want to be a whore.
I haven't had
I don't want STDs.
Episodes. We don't have STDs. STDs are for losers. Get tested, kids. That's it. That's the message of this podcast.
Fucking Lucas.
Again with the references. I think I look more like who has a good mullet?
You look like
they don't have good mullets anymore. It's all 80s. What is Miley Cyrus's dad? Billy Ray Cyrus. He rocked a mullet. Billy Ray Cyrus. He had like one hit song. Pull up Billy Ray. I almost went brown
Where's
mullet.
my phone? Oh my God.
I took it because you were trying to
Did you?
sabotage this podcast.
You did not.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
I'm going to eat your phone.
Look at that. Dude's a stud.
He's a fucking bitch.
Dude's a stud.
Dude, that's my jam.
Billy Ray Cyrus, go scroll up. What's the date? Oh, that's
He's
2016,
a
but that's not his
fucking
year.
pimp. Are you serious?
Look at that, dude.
Are you even lying
I got the cross necklace on.
Yeah.
I got the wife beater too. I almost went unbuttoned, but
yeah, well, don't be a bitch.
Dude's a stud.
That's where you're at.
What was his hit song? You would know that.
Don't be a bitch.
Billy Ray Cyrus, what was his hit song?
Don't be a bitch.
I don't think that was the name of it, but you were close. Let's get the fuck out of here. Janna, I love you. Oh, that's just not nice. Do you want to plug anything where people can find you? What if there's a young stallion that sees you in the Harley Quinn outfit right now and wants to slide into your DMs? How does he find you?
Your mom.
Contact my mom for details.
Yeah.
I'll give her Janna's number so she can send them your way. That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.